Peace and Pan-Africanism, brothers and sisters. Peace and Pan-Africanism, brothers and sisters. What the fuck is he doing? JB. My bad, y'all. I had to make a run. And then I was talking to my cousin, then I called my brother. What's up, G? Hit the cash app. What's wrong with him? Peace of Pan-Africanism, y'all. Brothers and sisters, peace of Pan-Africanism, man. Yo, so they say Umar Johnson's daughter reached out, man. Yo, ghosted her. My man said, yo, that part of his life is over, yo. Yeah, man. He ain't reliving the past, man. I mean, he done moved on from his daughter, y'all. What's up, Ricky? Yeah, my man said, yo, you know, he done moved past his daughter, yo. I mean, I ain't know you could do that, but yeah, what it is. Yeah, yo, he ain't fucking with her, y'all. She reached out to him. I know Charles the Whitewash it. I've been told you Charles the Whitewash it. What's up, North Memphis? They all watch. They just don't give me credit. Motherfucker been watching me for years, yo. Yeah, y'all gotta realize that my page got over 7 million views, man. Don't let the numbers fool you. Hit the cash app, North Memphis. Hey, North Memphis, I don't think you ever hit the cash. Let me check my cash app. I'm about sick of this shit. North Memphis, I don't think you ever hit the cash app before, man. Sunday Best, what it is. Shit, we got a lot to talk about today, y'all. You remember I was telling y'all how I want to become a Rolling 60s member of the DP Ceddy Nash? I still do. Yeah, man. That shit ain't changed. Yo, but I'm going to show y'all what I mean, yo, what I was talking about. Yo, things that he should have got DP'd for. Then go Yayo gay. Yo, who was over here calling go Yayo gay? I knew yo was gay, yo. He too emotional. That nigga way too emotional to be a motherfucking straight male, man. I think that was Edward. Yeah, we gonna set the ass, y'all. We gonna make the Rolling 60s either put them off or deep him. Hell yeah, man. It's a picture of Go Yayo going around. CJ Casino spoke about it. I ain't want to see the picture. Well, first, I'm like, where the picture at? And then after he started explaining it, I'm like, nah, I don't want to see that shit. Motherfucker sent it to me anyway. I said, God damn, bro. I said, I ain't want to see them. I ain't click it. But from the looks of it, it looks wild. Yeah, man, it looks very homo-esque. You feel me? Is that a thing? Is homo-esque a thing? Like, it looks very homo-esque, man. Yeah, man. Like, the nigga is wild. Like, he's doing things unbecoming of a man. You hear me? Like, as a man, yo, you shouldn't be bending over. I mean, you just shouldn't be doing shit like that. You ain't get these on the motherfucking Timo. Yeah, yo, you don't want to see that shit, man. Yo, but where Edward at? Because Edward been saying he was gay. You know what I mean? Edward been saying he was gay. I mean, but you can tell. Yo, the nigga is way too high spot. What it do? The nigga is way too emotional, yo. He way too emotional. Like he got something to hide. You know, yo, you gotta be leery of them super tough, super gangster ass niggas. You know what I mean? Them ones that super tough and super gangster. It's always something lying underneath the winds. You heard me? It's always something. Either they rats, either they motherfucking shit. You know, Gil Yayo situation. He a motherfucking undercover brother. You know what I mean? He basically admitted it, y'all. He said he undercover. You know what I mean? You know, he be yeah. He said, yo, he'll still whip your ass, man. Yeah, right? So what? He said, so what I like guys. Yeah, right? His baby mother exposed him. I can't show you the picture, yo. Google Go Yayo or go Google Go Yayo on Twitter and come back. If you got a Twitter page or a Facebook page, just type in Go Yayo. That shit'll pop up. Yo, if I shop that T-Mute, I would tell you, man. Yeah, man. I ain't one of them. I ain't out this bitch trying to portray no image. I am who I am. I ain't CSI Ceddy Nash. You feel me? I am who I am. I am who I am on the internet. I'm off. I am who I am off the internet. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm completely comfortable with the person I am. Like I ain't out this bitch trying to motherfucking portray no image. I'm a father. I ain't on no gangster shit. You know, we teach real over here, man. You know what I mean? We ain't on gangster time. We just on real man time. Morals, principles, integrity, honor, dignity. You know, shit like that. That's what we on over here, man. Hit the Cash App, matter of fact. And we on Cash Apps too. Yeah, man, I forgot to mention that. I should have said that first. I should have said first that we on Cash App. Yeah, man. Man, see to New Zealand, man. Hey, yo, tell the brothers and sisters in New Zealand that Umar Johnson scammed us and we ain't fucking with him. Yeah, but he moved on past his daughter, y'all. He ain't on no daughter shit no more. You feel me? Like that nigga Umar done moved past parenting. You know what I mean? I can't say that. I mean, when you young, you come up like that. You know, it might just be a whole neighborhood full of guys, but it need to be some females around. Yo, but you can go Yayo, go Yayo is he just tried too hard. Like yo, you don't gotta be that gangster, bro. Like this nigga is overly gangster. You know what I mean? Like yo, Shorty is overly gangster, yo, for no reason. He overly gangster. Like he trying to hide something. You know what I mean? I can't wait till Edward come here because Edward been saying the nigga was. I think it was Edward. Somebody that be over here often. When we was talking about Go Yayo and we was talking about the Get Money Lil Ronnie situation and how Say Cheese uh instigated the whole beef. We went back and looked at them videos and Shorty is wild. You know what I mean? Too animated, too gangster, too tough. Normally equals something to hide. Yo, hit the like button. Yo, hit the Cash App. Hit the like button. Hit the Cash App. Then you got FBG Butter, yo. So a post got released. Yo, and we going to get to the computer in a minute. I got to let these duds roam. You got look, I told look what I told 6ix9ine. Y'all know me and 6ix9ine friends, right? I don't know if I ever told y'all that. He ain't my friend, yo, but 6ix9ine DMs me. See, 6ix9ine DMs me every now and then. I just told his ass, y'all said, how the fuck you get back in my album? I thought you disappeared. He ain't say nothing, though. He don't reply no more. Did I ever tell y'all man 6ix9ine was cool? Let me tell y'all what happened, right? How 6ix9ine end up inboxing me about a play. So, y'all remember when 6ix9ine supposed to got punched? Not the 2800. Not the time when he got beat in the where the fuck he was at? In the gym. Not that time. The time before that when he supposed to walking through the club and nigga snuffed him. Well, I interviewed the dude, right? Kind of find out I think it was a play. He never admitted it. And yo, my fuss with Shorty. Mr. I think it's BHN or something like that. Fuck with Shorty. To this day. But I I interviewed yo. So a couple months later, or a year later, some shit like that, I get a wild ass message talking about, yeah, 6ix9ine got get back on a fake page. I'm like, what the fuck 6ix9ine got get back? So I hit Shorty, like, what the fuck they talking about? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Then I get an inbox from 6ix9ine, he's sending me the video. I said, yo, don't send me no shit like that. I'm not participating in your play, bro. Not participating in your play. Man, sweet the motherfucker Arch said, shout out for keep representing. Yo, you should have said that shit to Go Yayo. Go Yayo is this spokesman for the LGBT community now. Yeah, so look, this why I sent 6ix9ine. I'm gonna show you when I get downstairs. Yeah, but me and 6ix9ine got a relationship, man. It's like a hate relationship. It's a relationship built off hate. You feel me? Yeah, you ever had one of them relationships? It's a relationship built off hate and frustration and anger. Yeah, you know I mean? That's what relationship is built off of, man. He know I be on his ass. He know I be calling him a rat. He know. 6ix9ine might be how academics, how I got on academics radar. No, y'all wasn't participating in that shit. I'll show y'all. He told me. I said, what the fuck, you want an interview or something, nigga? I said, what, you want to talk about it? What I tell that nigga a while ago? He said, let's talk about how you get SMD. I said, shake my head, you sent me the video. I ain't joining your play this time. So I sent him a video of Charles White, told him he was next. Then I said, yo, sure you okay? You ain't died. I thought you might have died or something. I ain't heard from you in a minute. I be trolling him for real. I be trolling 6ix9ine in the inbox sometimes, y'all. Yeah, yo, salute the LGBT community, man. Salute to Go Yayo for coming out the closet, man. Everybody clap it up for Go Yayo, y'all. Clap it up for Go Yayo. He came out the closet, y'all. He ain't got to be gangster no more. Yo, he might turn over a new leaf. Yeah, they always say that shit, y'all. That's what them New York niggas do. No, we don't do that shit in Baltimore. We gonna get to Go, yeah, y'all. I can't show y'all the picture. I'll show y'all what CJ Casino said. I can't show y'all the picture though. The picture is too graphic. The picture too graphic. Where the fuck the shit at? Hold on. I don't even think, as a straight man, you shouldn't even want to see the picture. I didn't want to see the picture. After Yo explained it, I ain't want to see that shit. Motherfucker sent it to me anyway. I ain't even click it. Like I said, I can't give you the details. I can just tell you from what the looks of it looks wild. Yeah, man, it looks real crazy. Looks real crazy. But this was CJ Casino said.
Oh man, y'all be going back and forth about these booty banded ass rappers, man. I'm telling y'all, I don't fuck with these niggas, man. These niggas are punks. Niggas are fucking punks. Now what the fuck was you doing with your ass tooted up like that? And this same bitch, you just been on my dick about your baby mama done posted you. And it's the same bitch who just stand with me. She know I don't play. It's gangsta over here. There's no way, in shape or form, you will ever catch me like that. And she done caught you with your ass tooted up. What are you doing spreading your cheeks, man? And nigga been telling me you was a punk. Nigga been telling me you been fucking with trannies. Ah, man. This nigga burnt. This nigga burnt. It's the nigga. Just went on every motherfucking blog show. Say Cheese, Academics, No Jumper, saying all this super tough ass gangster shit you is to it, you that. And this what you doing, you tooting your ass up. You out here playing real gangster. Can I kill you, man? What's wrong wrong with these niggas? Like, we just caught you, bro. Your baby, man, your baby mama posted you, so this not some shit you can shy away from, man. Like, with your using that playing with your ass, ain't like using your phone, using a mirror, like, what the fuck you up? This nigga weird, boy. You worse than did it. What's wrong with these niggas, man? This shit will never be cool. It's not kids, it's not cool. Toot your ass up, play with your ass. It's not a thing. Grown men don't play like that. Real street niggas don't play like that. Putting y'all down. It's been a lot of shit niggas been doing. Niggas don't play like that, man. What's wrong with y'all?
So that's why I said, what's like when he first started talking about it, I said, yo, where the picture at? But then that he got to explaining it, I said, well, never mind. That ain't something that I need to see. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't detail enough. Yeah, I mean, you can just imagine what the fuck the nigga was doing, man. Go Yayo is a part of the Rainbow Coalition. Clap it up for Go Yayo for coming out the closet. I know in today's, well, it ain't like how it used to be, but I know that's a big thing in today's society, you know, to come out and express your true identity. Yo, so salute to Go Yayo, man. Cheers to Go Yayo, y'all. That's crazy though. All that shit happened, and all his homeboys then got murdered and the shit the whole time. This nigga out this bitch moving wild. You know what I mean? Nigga was moving wild, man. But yo, more Young Thug audios got released. I told you I ain't a fan of the Young Thug audios, for real, at all. Like, I think that shit is extremely goofy. You know what I mean? Like, niggas intentionally trying to cause reputational harm to this man. For what? What the fuck did Young Thug do to CSI Ceddy Nash? Whack 100. What'd he do? And then even with the audios being released, yo, I haven't heard a lie yet. Yo, I haven't heard a lie yet. Now, we ain't talk about what he did in the interrogation room. He was dead wrong for that. You feel me? But we not going to put Yo on the same level as Woody. We ain't going to put Yo on the same level as Gunna. What I said about Young Thug is he got rap potential. He'll tell some shit if the heat got hot, if the seat got hot enough. Yeah, he'll go in that bitch and tell it all. But in that instance, even though he did tell basically, but in that instance, he didn't get the police what they wanted. The police wanted the plan, you know. Who put this plan together to take out Lil Wayne? He ain't give him that. So we ain't gonna say he did what Gunna did. We ain't gonna say he did what Woody did. We ain't gonna go as far as Mondo bluffing ass. I bet y'all Mondo don't do another video. Yo, I bet y'all you will not hear Mondo do another video about Young Thug. Bet you. Bet you that. Cause we got on his ass. That boy flaw. Siobhan, what's up, baby? That boy flaw, man. That man, I ain't never seen a nigga flip flop like that in my life. Yo went from young. Oh. My bad, y'all. My motherfucking gate. This little Doug be running out the gate. Thought she got away. I ain't see her. That nigga was went gun ho Young Thug supporter to one of his biggest haters. Yo, that's not normal behavior, yo. That's fuckboy behavior. And now since he got called out by Keeping G News for being a fuckboy, I bet he won't upload another video. I guarantee y'all, you will not see another YSL Mondo video. Watch. Watch. Yo, because you know he did wrong for that. Like, yo, I don't know if you try to fool the internet, yo, but anybody that got any kind of character, yo, you looking crazy, bro. You went on platform after platform calling out Gunna, Gotti, DK. No, I forgot that's his man here, right? So we should know he was flawed. Woody, all in support of Thug. Now Thug come out and he did a little bit too much in the interrogation room. Now, yo, you caused the Rico. Oh, nigga, you a flip flopper, nigga. You double talking, nigga. You's a bitch. I don't fuck with them niggas. Them niggas will put you together, man. Stay the fuck away from people like that. Stay the fuck away from people that's only friends when they in your presence. You know what I mean? That's why, yo, it's a difference between fear and respect. And what I'm noticing with Thug is niggas feared, yo. It wasn't respect there. You understand? Yo, people respect you behind your back. People fear you in your face. You get me? They was scared of Thug, man. So when they in his face, when they in his presence, it's Big Thug, Charlene in the building. When they in your face, it's yo, what's up, yo? Fuck with your music, yo. Let's hang out, But the minute you walk away, oh, he's a bitch. I don't even fuck with you for real, man. I remember yo was bummy. Now he getting money. He think he, man, you can't fuck with them type people, man. Can't fuck with them type people, and that's how Shorty looking. So he thought he was exposing Jeffrey, but he really was exposing himself. Nigga, your character fucked up, nigga. You can't claim real. Ain't nothing real about what Shorty doing, man. Ain't nothing real about it. But like I told you, he ain't gonna upload another video. Watch. He might do an Instagram post, but he ain't gonna upload another video. Cause if he do, I'm uploading another video. You feel me? Every video he upload, I'ma upload one. We gonna put our foot on his neck. I'm just tired of the conery, yo. Like the internet done got bad, yo. Like these guys is wild, man. Yeah, man. These some wild guys, yo. Some wild characters, man. Yeah, straight up. It's some wild characters on this internet, man, and they need to be called out. They need to be exposed. That's why I support Byron Blake and what he do. Me and Byron Blake basically do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He just do uploads and I do lives. But we calling out the same individuals because they need to be called out, yo, because they ruining the culture. They ruining the culture, man. For their own personal benefit. Their own personal gain. Go whack 100. Goofy ass. One of the biggest goofs. Like one of the him, Charleston White, like all these, y'all gotta realize all these guys are connected. You gotta understand that, yo. That's the first and foremost. You gotta understand that all these guys are connected. They ain't beefing. Hernandez, Govan, Charleston White, that's a play. They try to push another rat push another rat into the community. I mean, push another rat to the top. You know, I don't know. I just don't understand it. That shit not real. Them niggas running the play, man. Them niggas friends. They probably got the same management company. You know what I mean? Probably signed on with the same digital marketing firm or something. Shit not real. How CSI Ceddy Nash go from beefing with Whack 100 to now him and Whack 100 is in cahoots with exposing Young Thug? Oh man, what's up, Jill? You got Jill in the building, man. Fuck you been at, Jill? Hey Jill, you ain't hit the Cash App either, Jill. I've been looking for your name on my Cash App list. Hey Jill, I've been looking for your name on the Cash App, man. I ain't seen it. Fuck going on, you right? Don't forget, y'all, we still taking mortgage money. Send your mortgage money. Oh, salute to my man Adam. Adam sent he sent the cereal money this morning. No Frosted Flakes for the kids. Salute to Adam, man. What the fuck you talking about, Jim? Salute to my man Adam, yo. No cereal for the kids this week. Yeah, man. They can eat French toast sticks. They can eat fresh toast sticks and pancakes, yo, but no cereal, yo. Don't forget, yo, donate your cereal money. Donate your cereal money, brothers and sisters. We trying to get the Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, Sojourner Truth Library built. We trying to get the Malcolm X, Sojourner Truth, Fred Hampton Library built, y'all. Hit the Cash App. It's the Cash App. Yeah. Oh shit. Hold on, somebody just hit the cash app. Did they send that? Oh, all right, suits my bad Vic. He sent the cereal money in. Y'all funny as shit, man. Who the fuck, Vic? I didn't see you in the car. Where the fuck you at? Man, Vic ain't, my man Vic, see, my man Vic donating in silence. You didn't see him in the comment. See, my man Vic for donating the cereal money, man. What's up, Kaylee? Hit the cash app. But, what the fuck we was just talking about? Y'all, that nigga Umar Johnson. We gotta get an Umar Johnson live. We gotta get some Umar Johnson videos on this live, yo. I mean, since they don't wanna go live no more. Oh, alright, there go my man. Cause Jay, you funny as shit. I ain't gonna lie, Jay. One of the funniest things. I ain't never gonna forget that. Yo, who was on that live, yo, when Jay was talking to the girl? She was talking about her husband. Shit was like, hey, Jay, that shit was funny. I was dying about that shit for days. Jay like she talking about her husband loyal. Jay said, "What's his Instagram? What's his Instagram?" And she like, she like, what the fuck did you say? I ain't give you this motherfucking Instagram. She like, I mean, you said he loyal, right? I'm just trying to find out. Yo, that shit was funny as a motherfucker, Jay. That was a classic live, Jay. She said, I'm saying though. You said he loyal. What's his Instagram? That shit was too funny. Suit to my man SL for the 10 hours. No cereal for the kids this week. Yo, see, yo, the kids don't gotta eat, y'all. Listen, you gotta sacrifice for black boys, man. So if it means your black boys starve for a week, yo, that's what you gotta do, yo. We trying to get the library up, brothers and sisters. We trying to teach our kids. We trying to teach our kids, man. It's gonna be a blacks only library. Yeah, you're right, Jay. But they do get lunch at school. So if you donate your cereal money, they still gonna eat, y'all. So don't think your kids gonna go without. You know, school lunch sometimes it's free. You know what I mean? Jay, I'm not fucking with you, no goddamn witch. Jay, you don't goddamn witch. Yeah, that shit was funny as shit though, Jay. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hilarious. That girl was mad as hell. I ain't seen her since. See my man Raw Dope Podcast. Make sure y'all tap in. Hey Jill, you scared her away, man. We ain't seen like I don't even know her name. We ain't seen her since. Ever since you told that girl to send her husband, send you her husband information, we ain't seen her. Well, Jill, you got to explain that shit, then, Jill. We got to get you on live one day so you can explain the mystery, the mystery in witchcraft. Cause I don't think you know goddamn witch. I know one thing. You, goddamn it, need to hit the cash app. Yeah, Thug can't say nothing. Yeah, man, he the most he can do is write a rap song. He can't really reply because yo, you gotta realize, yo, these guys are police. Ceddy Nash, police, Whack 100, the police. They trying to send Young Thug to jail, man. That's what the fuck they trying to do. Lil Woody, police. Rilo, police. 6ix9ine, police. Like, do y'all? That's what I'm saying, yo. Do y'all see what's going on? I think, and I said this yesterday. I think the problem is that Thug came home and put a monkey wrench in the snitch culture. He came home calling out rats. You know, they've been trying to push exactly COINTELPRO all over again. They've been trying to push ratting for 5 years now. You got Young Thug who stayed silent in the YSO case, come home calling niggas rats. They like, oh fuck no. Hell no. We can't let that happen. We can't let that happen. You know, this is how we making our money. You got Charleston White. Just look at all the rats. Look, think about this, y'all. You got FBG Butter, Charleston White, Terrence Williams, Whack 100, Ceddy Nash, 6ix9ine, Troy Ave, Hernandez Govan, Hustle Cartel, QCP, um, Boston Richie, um, Finesse 2 times. Um, who else? Who we forgetting, y'all? Who we forgetting? I know it's some more out that bitch. Yeah, Terrence Williams probably the biggest rat. He probably him between Lil Woody, between Terrence Williams. No, Terrence Williams is a bigger rat than Lil Woody. Yeah, we said Troy. Yeah, Rilo. Terrence Williams is a bigger rat than Lil Woody. Terrence Williams told on everybody, everybody, and people still haven't even uncovered that. You know, people still letting him get away with saying he told on the dead. That man told on everybody, man. He told on the dead. He told on correctional officers. He told on motherfucker. What's up, boy, Fred? He told on Hot Bezo. That man told on everybody he can name, anybody he can think of. So what I'm saying is, when Young Thug or Jeffrey came out calling out the whole YSL, we can't forget about them. Every single one of them niggas. When Jeffrey came out calling out them rats, Big Meech. Yup, here another one. When he came out calling out the rats, it kind of put a monkey wrench in their plan, man. Loose cannon. And all these people has been on multiple platforms. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't think that's odd? That's very odd and strange. For all these rats to just they bigger than everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think they mad at Thug because Thug been calling out the rats. That's what I think. I just came to that determination yesterday. Well, yes, I think, because Young Thug came home calling out snitch culture. They decided to wage war on that man. No, it ain't even a street code, yeah. It's a code of honor. You know what I mean? It's a code of integrity. Whenever you involved in anything, you're expected to keep a code of silence. That's with anything. I mean, you take an oath. You take an oath to whatever you doing. It's a code of silence. It's a code of silence in everything, Jill. It's a code of silence in the police force. You know what I mean? No, that's not. I ain't surviving no matter what, Jill. It's a code of silence in the police force, man. Look, we got a snitch in here now. The fuck he come from? That's what I'm saying. You got people, people fucking that. He called himself a snitch. No, it ain't, Jill. Hey, Jill, if you do the crime, you do the time, Jill. You know what I mean? Know what you doing. Like I always say, if you can't do life in prison, maybe you shouldn't be out here trying to kill people. You understand what I'm saying? If you can't do 20 years, maybe you shouldn't be armed carjacking people. Well, Jill, we already know how you operate anyway, Eddie Jill. I wouldn't be surprised if you snitch. But Jill, you don't commit crimes, do you? Are you out here committing crimes? If you ain't committing crimes, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Tell on. But if you involve yourself in criminal behavior, then you know what come with it. It might be a time when you gotta. He said, well, Jill, when you commit crimes and you tell it, I'm about to call you a rat. If I find out Jed committed a crime and told, we're going to do a whole live on Jed being a rat. Straight up. Jed Jolie exposed. You feel me? We're gonna do a week's long documentary on Jed getting exposed. Yeah, it ain't about the streets, man. It has absolutely nothing to do with the streets. Man, Jay be tripping. I be tripping off Jay. It ain't got nothing to do with the streets. Like I told you, I can't stand rats at work. How many of y'all befriend a work rat? Yo, when you go to a job and you getting trained, the trainer is most likely gonna tell you who telling. You know what I mean? Yo be telling, stay away from yo. Yo be telling, or she be telling, stay away. That happens, yo. That's That's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's really the American, it's really American culture. And that's it. And I say American culture because I can't speak to what happens anywhere else. But over here in America, yo, we don't respect rats. It's just what it is. And I told you, it ain't even just because they told. It's the character that goes into what creates a rat. I mean, these guys got character flaws, man. Look at the rats, right? Yo, Terrence Williams did an interview. The interview was surprised, shocked the shit out of him. Terrence Williams said that if his child was to get kidnapped and they called him for a ransom, he'd hang up the phone. You know what his rationale was? Shit, I can have another child. I said, oh shit, Jesus Christ. Your rationale was, I can have another child, man. That's what he said. That character, somebody that will say that, you know he's a rat. You know he's a rat. Because snitching is selfish. Self-preservation. It's just snitching is a selfish act. So most people that's selfish, they'll tell. You know, because they don't give a fuck about you. They more worried about them. They don't have no code of integrity, no code of honor. You should never trust anyone that does crimes with you. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Rondo Podcast, man. Try to get my man to 10K, man. Jill be trolling, yo. You can't pay Jill nobody. She trolls. Yeah, you got to, man. Snitch, what are you doing here, Snitch? This page ain't for you, man. This page is not for Snitch. Man, you ain't go there and listen to Charles White or something. Yeah, man. Terrence Gangster Williams. You watch, hey, Snitch, who you watch? You watch Terrence Gangster Williams? Nothing. The streets is alive and well. Yeah, man. Nothing happened to the streets. The streets is still around. It's not like it used to be, you know, because these kids nowadays, they don't want to go to jail. They weaker. You know what I mean? Like how many times we had covered situations, yo, where we seeing people crying in the interrogation room. They in that bitch in tears. Like, what the fuck? Like, don't cry now, nigga. We watched the video where the kids got arrested and all of them, they set them on a walk of shame. They got their head down, posture all fucked up. I'm like, nigga, pick your head up, nigga. Like, yo, you supposed to take pride in what you do. Regardless of what you do, right or wrong. You don't motherfucking let them. Yo, I was told you don't never let them people see you down, man. Remember I called my mother. You know, I had to get my mother involved in this, yo, because I think a lot of y'all think I just be talking. Remember I called my mother on live? And I'm like, man, did you ever, when I came to court, did I ever look down? I mean, did I ever look defeated? Even if I felt down and defeated, I ain't never going to show that to them. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never going to show that to the judge. I ain't never going to show that to the prosecution. They'll never see that side, yo. If I ever get to that point, I'm going to be in my motherfucking cell. Because I don't want y'all to think y'all beat me, regardless. You feel me? Y'all remember that live when I called my mother? No, loyalty betrayal. We ain't doing that. That's the shit the internet pushing. It's still people that ain't gonna fuck with you if you told or not. It don't matter if you getting money. It don't matter if you a killer. It don't matter if you whatever. You told, I ain't fucking with you. What's up, Key? This is my real cousin right here, man. Like, I don't know, y'all. I just think, yo, with me and my family, how we operate, like, yo, we ain't on that. You liable to get exiled. You feel me? You liable to get exiled for the family, you better we find out you're a rat, man. Straight up, and it don't matter who it is. Straight up. But it always been that way. Like, that's not something that just changed. Niggas tell. You know what people tell, man, especially when you motherfucking, especially when you your life on the line, man, people be telling, man. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's fucked up. But that don't mean just because you told, I'm going to tell because it ain't about the streets. It's about what I stand on as a man or a woman. You understand? It's more about morals, principles, integrity. If I participated in this shit, my job is not to solve your case. That ain't my job. Your job is to arrest me and prove my guilt. My job is to prove my innocence. You feel me? But I'm not going to throw this person under the bus to prove my innocence. No, I don't know. It ain't about it. It ain't really about the streets. It's just about what you stand on as a human being. Like I said, people don't like the work rat. People don't like the work rat, man. How many of y'all can't stand? Put a one in the chat if you can't stand the work rat. Put a one in the chat and hit the cash app too. Put a one in the chat and hit the cash app if you can. God damn, excuse me. If you can't stand the work rat. Like, yo, it's people that ain't never been in jail, never been in trouble, and they do not like the snitch. Because like I said, it's the character that come with the snitch. Yo, a lot of snitches steal too. Yeah, man, who likes a thief? A lot of snitches steal and they lie. You understand? So you dealing with a person that steals, lies, and a snitch. That ain't somebody you should really want to befriend, man. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them even kill and rob. You know? If y'all notice, you got these situations where you got these guys that commit multiple murders. You know what I mean? They menaces on the streets. Them niggas will tell, man. They be the same ones that'll tell on you, man. Probably 80% of the time. 80% of the time, the people that's committing all the murders and causing terror to the streets, they be the same ones in that interrogation room giving it up. Because it's about selfishness, you know? They don't give a fuck. It's all about me, 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 me. So I throw you under the bus to protect me. You know? These niggas shooting in crowds and shit. They do. Yeah, cause that's how it is, though. It's always been that way. See, the problem is they pushing this snitch culture, but they're not telling y'all what a snitch is. That's why it's being accepted. That's why it's people like, well, shit, I ain't in the streets, yo, but it ain't about the streets, yo. These people are horrible people. They ain't trustworthy. They'll stab you in the back. They be the man. That be the homeboy that be trying to holler at your baby mother behind your back or holler at your girl. You know what I mean? That'll be the girl that's smiling in your face and talking bad about you to the. You understand? Like, these are the same people. You know, she's smiling in your face, and then the minute you walk, I can't stand that bitch. Da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? It's an integrity issue. Look at Charleston White. Like I say, he's the prototype. Big rat. And look at what he's doing online. No morals. I blame his mother. You know, I think Charles White's mother was a horrible parent. I told y'all that a couple days ago. But look at what he's doing on the internet. You understand what I'm saying? Look at what he's doing. And he's trying to sell you this idea of I'm a character. So that way you don't gotta hold him accountable. But yo, we not stupid over here. You know what I mean? You can only tell that shit to stupid people. Nah, bro, your character fucked up, my nigga. Your real character. I ain't talking about no internet shit. I couldn't get on here and say fuck somebody dead child. Fuck Get Money Lil Ronnie and his daughter. I couldn't get on here and say no shit like that and mean it. I couldn't even put that how I was raised and what I stand on, I couldn't even put that shit into the universe. You feel me? That's why I say his mother failed him. Because as a parent, how are you sitting around and allowing this shit? How are you ignoring it? That's the reason he even got himself in a situation, because his mother ain't raising him right. She ignored the signs. You know? She ignored the signs. But he always told his mother up like she's this upstanding woman, and she told me to tell, and she told my brother to turn herself in. Well, she could have avoided all of that if she would have just parented better. Unc. If she was a and he don't spit no facts. No, William. He don't spit facts. Yo, how he gonna spit facts when he a hypocrite? You can't spit facts when you're a hypocrite. How he you see something how he spitting facts when he don't stand on it? He don't live it. That's like Umar Johnson, yo. Everything Umar Johnson ever said is discredited when it come down to children. When you find out he don't take care of his own. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. You know what I mean? Live that shit in your own life. Don't come over here talking my head off. If you can't live it, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, he talked about Gilly's son. He talked about Get Money Lil Ronnie's daughter. Like, yo, he don't spit no facts. Nah, yo. So look, in that case, well, how I carry it is if, yo, it's either I believe you all or none. Like, I don't got time to be picking out the truth. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be figuring out when you being real, when you playing the game. I'm just gonna put you in the whole game category. You playing the game every motherfucking time. You ain't never said nothing real. I can't get behind nothing you ever say because you ain't consistent. Consistency is everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you ain't consistent, then I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. I don't got time to be figuring out if you being real or you being fake or you playing the character or you nah man, you just a clown. I put you in the clown category. And you can't get out once you in that motherfucker. What Umar Johnson called the Book of Negroes. Put that nigga in the Book of Negroes, man. Whatever the fuck that is. You feel me? Yeah, man. Charles White wants to be a gangster. Yeah, he play. He do want to be a gangster. He's still trying to find himself. Yo, Charleston White always wanted to be liked. You understand? He always wanted the spotlight. That's why I don't even respect the child advocacy work that he was doing because I don't think it was. I don't think he was doing it for the children. I think it was self-serve. I don't think it was self-serve. I didn't even watch the Cam Newton interview. I guarantee if we was to watch it together, I could pick through a whole bunch of inconsistencies and lies and shit that he told. The man just went on Anton Daniels and said that Hillary Clinton and them mischaracterized black boys. And that's not what happened. They didn't mischaracterize anything. They said they didn't give a fuck. They need to be in jail. It don't matter if we mistreated them. It don't matter if we made them the victims of society. None of that shit matters. They need to go to jail. That's what they said. Charles White got on the platform and said they mischaracterized. They didn't mischaracterize anything. They just said, fuck y'all. Yeah, man, we know y'all living in fucked up situations. We know we flooded y'all neighborhoods with crack cocaine. We know we took y'all fathers away, but we don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all niggas committing crimes. Y'all need to go to jail. That's what really happened. All right, we gotta go downstairs now. All right, come on, y'all. That's what really happened. Come on. Trying to be feel the same way. But you know we gotta make it entertaining. Or you stay your ass outside. But we ready to get in the CSI Ceddy Nash and why I say he deserved to be DP. Cause I think y'all think I'm joking. He really deserves a DP. You don't forget, y'all. We try and buy our way into the rolling 60s. We trying to buy our way into the rolling 60s so we can become Ceddy Nash big homie and we can DP him and give him a public put off. That's the objective, brothers and sisters. We need to put CSI Ceddy Nash out of the rolling 60s. We need to get him out of the rolling 60s, y'all. He making the gang look bad. He out this bitch hanging with Whack 100. He out here hanging with Woody. He vouching for rats. Like yo, he's causing way too much. He's causing way too much hysteria in the community. Yeah, hell yeah, I know. So I'm trying to get into. All right. That's why I said they let the rappers buy their way in. Why I can't become Ceddy Nash big homie? You know what I mean? Why can't I buy in and become Ceddy Nash big homie? So I can DP his ass. Stories would be what it do. You know what I mean? I just want to put him off. He deserves a put off, y'all. Let me show y'all why I say he deserves a put off. I'm gonna show y'all why. I said CSI Ceddy Nash deserves a put off. Yeah, we got so many examples. It's so many examples why he deserves to be put off, y'all. Ceddy Nash. Let's start with the most recent. Let's start with the most recent. 2 weeks ago. He did this 2 weeks ago, y'all. And we gonna work our way back. Yeah, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna go back in time on this one, y'all. Oh yeah, well that's his name. You know that was his name. His name CSI Ceddy. I will show you.
You straight?
I will show you why I call him CSI Ceddy. For people that don't know why I call him CSI Ceddy, y'all gonna learn today, man. Yo, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the cash app. Hit the like button and hit the cash. God damn it. Oh, I gotta move my phone up. Hey, why the fuck this thing? I should. My bad. I mean sticking tap my phone on. It's sticking tap my phone on. My bad, y'all. I mean sticking tap my phone on. But let me show y'all why CSI Ceddy deserves a public put off in the DP. And we're gonna put pressure on the rolling 60s until they DP his ass. And it gotta be public, y'all. If it ain't a public DP, it ain't right. It has to be a public DP and a public put off with an apology. He need to apologize. Hey Mac, I'm the new Prince of Panhandling too, y'all. Yo, Umar Johnson has disappeared. We don't know where he's at. Nobody's seen him in weeks. You know, his Instagram account pops up with comments and posts every now and then. Yeah, but I'm taking over the FDMG Academy project. And I'm the new Prince of Panhandling. So hit the cash app, Mac. All right, so this is why I say Nash deserves the DP.
It's Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We would have thought you would have been on the town or something like that, bro. Like, you good?
Yeah, I'm always good.
Okay, you kind of, I don't know, man. You straight? You kind of looking at me like kind of funny, bro. Like,
look at this nigga, man.
Man, you know,
Who does that? Now this is the most recent DPable offense, and the reason why he deserves a DP for this is because first and foremost, he did a horrible job acting. Horrible job. Cisco and Ebert to give this 2 thumbs down. Like, is Cisco and Ebert still alive? Like, we need to get Cisco and Ebert to review this and see what they give it. He needs to be DP for running a play with a rat. Off the rip. He ran a play with a rat. DP off this is a DPable offense. And I'm gonna show y'all where he deserved to get put off at.
I just don't respect, you know what I'm saying, man. You know how, you know, you was putting there like I had something, like I was.
Yeah, that shit fake as a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying, like, and then you tried to flip it. When you get the emotions and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, did motherfucker already like bar you from Memphis from doing some goofy ass shit like that? Like,
first off, why the fuck you talking to, nigga? Any nigga ban me from Memphis, I do my step through that motherfucker. The fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, you can do that old man stale face shit you got going on, nigga, but it's Ceddy Nash, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck you got going on, bro, but I'm one of them niggas you'll come on the internet talking to me like that, nigga.
Look, DP lied. He just lied, y'all. Yo say, yo, you don't come in there. I don't know who you talking to. Like, he really your gangster type. Yo, CSI Ceddy Nash don't have no history of gangsterism. All we know about CSI Ceddy Nash is he's a CSI agent. He used to work, he worked security, but y'all know in that video that he keep talking about he knocked the nigga out. He didn't knock nobody out. He, what else he do? He is CSI agent. He works security, and he used to do crisis work. He was also a crisis actor, y'all. Now, this gangster history, and he joined the Rolling 60s at 30. Yo, CSI Ceddy Nash is the oldest. Yo, he was the oldest member. He was the oldest rookie of the Rolling 60s. You know what I mean? Like, there has never been a Rolling 60s Crip that joined after 30 until CSI Ceddy Nash did. He should have came in DP. What's up, kid? Yeah, he the oldest. Yo, he the oldest. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but CSI Ceddy Nash is the oldest person that ever joined a gang. I mean, he might have been 33. Yeah, he didn't just join the gang. He joined the gang that in a neighborhood he was from.
Shortly.
One thing we ain't finna do is
got kid in the building.
You know, I look at you as like little kids in high school that used to get beat up and shit, and now you got a voice since the internet's been invented. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we ain't got to do this. Like, I'll be in LA soon. I'll be in Atlanta soon. Nigga, we can meet up and I'll kick the pies out your motherfucking ass. Nigga, we ain't got to do this shit.
First off, a nigga beat me up, nigga. Definitely, that ain't never happened. So, you definitely won't come
Ain't never been in a fight.
For sure, you won't be coming to goddamn LA. Nigga, that's one thing you won't do, nigga. My city? You talking like that, bro?
Just get ran out of your city for bringing Lil Woody to the 60s.
I got ran out of my city?
Then you have to pay some niggas out the 60s.
Sure.
He's definitely paying. I'm trying to pay my way in, y'all. If you're a Rolling 60s gang, man, hit my Instagram. I'm trying to pay my way in. The B Ceddy Nash big homie. The only way I'm paying is if I could be Ceddy Nash big homie so I can DP his ass and put him off on YouTube.
If I pay anybody, I'm paying ops. That's who I pay, nigga. I pay niggas to get niggas out the way. Watch your mouth, nigga.
DP. Need to be DP for that, y'all. Y'all don't think he should be DP for that? Yo said if I'm paying anybody, I'm paying ops to get niggas out the way. Automatic. If he was part of my gang, if I was his big homie, I'd have called his ass to the set. You feel me? As soon as he got off live, he got a phone call from me. Like, yo, meet me at the set, homie. You know how they talk down there. Hey, homie, meet me at the set. You know what I mean? Meet me on, 55th Street Alley or something. He would have known what time it was. DP time. Yo, just off this conversation alone, he should have got DP at least 3-4 times. And if people don't know what DP means, it just means disciplined. He need to be disciplined, y'all. He's going rogue. The man is going rogue, yo. He taking the Rolling 60s image down with it.
Slap the fuck out you. That's one thing. So first off, nigga, and you
What's
come
up,
to Atlanta, bro. Let me tell you something. You slick ass little bean head ass niggas, bro. Niggas like you, bro. I slap the shit out of nigga. I get your old ass a wedgie. You probably wearing Depends out this motherfucker. And he's like 70-year-old talking shit, nigga.
DP, another DP for not knowing how to talk shit. Even know how to sound slick. Like, the nigga ain't got no wordplay. He need to be DP for that too.
What you talking about?
Man, I can tell the way you're talking, you ain't been in a fight properly. You just, only fights you been in is in your motherfucking dreams, nigga. You just talking. We ain't got to do all this goofy ass shit, nigga. Let's just line it up, nigga. I'll be in LA in like 4 days. Where you at?
I'll be in LA, nigga, 3 days and wait for you for 5 days, nigga.
All right, so I tell you what, when I touch down, nigga, in 4 days, nigga, I'm going to drop my low and let you know where I'm at. And I'm going to see if your podcast ass going to pull up and stand on all this gangster shit that you talking. And I want to know.
I'm not a gangster. I'm rolling, nigga. That's number
right,
one.
And
You on,
and they trying to push this fuck boy, not this one, but this one. They trying to push over into the community and make his ass a fucking a face or a person of influence. And he's dishonorable as him.
Out here claiming the 60s on some goofy shit. Who put you on?
Nobody.
First off, nigga, come find out.
Nobody.
Come find out. Come to say this.
I want to know who put him on. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that was a great question. Because I want to know who the fuck put his ass on too. He might need a DP. The fuck. Yo, man, in fact, fuck that. Yo, we going over top of Ceddy Nash. I want a DP, the person that put Ceddy Nash on. Fuck that. No, fuck that. Ceddy Nash need a DP. Whoever put him on, they need a public put off. Fuck that, because this shit is ridiculous. Like, yo, you all money ain't good money. You know what I mean? Like, I know you can pay your way in, yo, but sometimes you gotta turn the bag down, yo. This is a bag that the roller 60 should have turned down. You know what I mean? Especially, and he got work on him. It's another thing. It just say like, yo, you can do anything, yo, and be in the gang, yo, long as you paying. I wonder how much he paying. Because he's definitely paying, y'all. He's not in the gang for free, y'all. This man is paying.
Yeah, come to the set and find out, nigga.
Hey, I'm free of all charges now. I'm slapping.
You bring your ass. You bring your ass to LA. You bring your ass to LA, nigga. I'ma find out. And if I'm paying niggas, I'ma pay niggas. And you ain't gonna make it, nigga.
Oh, okay. So you talking like you paying niggas on Instagram. You saying all they goofy. That's how I know you're a goofy. You saying shit like that on IG. What you gonna do?
No, you said I'm paying niggas. I said if I was to pay niggas, it'd be to paint niggas. Ain't none of that shit on my rap. I'm a nigga that get my
DP out of line. Did y'all hear what he just said? So let's go to that. We ain't gonna watch the whole video because he got about 8 DPable offenses. So we gotta move fast. Yeah, man. A year ago. Like we got about 3 years worth of DPs, yo. That should have happened by now. At this point, I think he should have just got put off publicly. I don't even watch them.
But that's exactly what Ceddy Nash did. So
now, this right here, I don't know if I'd have put him off for this. Yo, but he'd had to get some type of sanction. This is right after Woody then snitched and got on the stand. I'd have had to sanction him somehow. Yo, maybe made him cut his hair or something. You know, I don't know how we would have handled this if I was the head, if I was his big homie. But it definitely would have got handled.
I already know they probably gonna try to issue a warrant for my arrest. You know, and I'm just playing with this fat ugly ass nigga. Said whatever the nigga name, don't go pressing no charge. You know I'm just playing. I ain't took my medicine this morning.
man. Don't nobody take them little threats serious, nigga.
Come on, trying to tell you.
What? Don't nobody take them little threats serious, nigga. I see that basketball in your hand. When you gonna shoot a jumper? Or that? Do that basketball in your hand. When you gonna shoot a free throw, little nigga?
You said what?
I got 500. I see you with that basketball. We see you with that basketball dribbling. You ain't got no jumper, nigga.
Who? Man, I walk to the park right now. What you talking
You
about?
ain't got no. They call you Airball Woody, nigga.
Joking with a rat, violation. Joking with a rat is a violation, y'all. Befriending a rat, another violation. Like the 60s for doing this shit.
Man, I'm finna walk to the park right now. How much you trying to pay?
Basketball. Let's see your jump shot, nigga.
How much you trying to pay? I'm finna walk to the park right
When
now.
I got $100 that you can't make 5 mother free throws straight.
Man, send me the money. I'm finna walk to the park right now. Send me the money. I'm going to the basketball court right now.
Who
You
cares?
in my
that you want me to
neighborhood.
see? Watch it. I'm the king of the slow class.
Don't be talking about my classmates.
First off, them my classmates, little nigga. I got voted class president of slow. Yeah.
You better stay your ass in that truck, though. Gotta get out that truck driving ass nigga.
Might run your little ass over.
All right.
Baby puppet ass little nigga.
This is violation number 2, y'all. Yo, we gotta get Ceddy Nash put out the 60s, y'all. That's the if you don't know, that's the objective for this. We gotta get Ceddy Nash put out of the 60s, and it has to be public. And he has to apologize to the 60s. He have to apologize to us for being a clown, and YouTube is forcing us to watch this nigga. Now let me show you the biggest infraction. This is why he is CSI Ceddy. Where the fuck is that video at? The biggest infraction, y'all. Here we go. Right. This is when he became CSI Ceddy. Look at this shit. This was egregious work, y'all. Now, if I was his big homie, I'd have put his ass off for this.
Idiots. Straight up. Crash out idiots.
I'd have put his ass off for this.
His camera right there too. Crash out idiots.
This nigga.
Straight up.
Look at this nigga, y'all. Hold up, y'all. This nigga is from wherever the fuck he's from.
Story. This version of events that I'm about to tell y'all makes the most sense. Let's go.
Listen to this nigga.
Here we go. Let's stop these car wash.
This nigga drove. I don't know if he's in Atlanta. I don't know if he's in Sacramento. I know he ain't in the 60s. But this shit happened in Texas. This nigga went to Texas, y'all, to do a YouTube video. This is crime scene investigative work. He went to the crime scene. I think he was looking for bullet fragments. I mean, I don't think he showed us that part. But I think he was there collecting evidence, you know, dusting things off for fingerprints. Looking for bullets that, you know, that didn't get recovered by the last CSI investigative agents that was there. But this is why his name is CSI Ceddy. Is this not CSI work? Is this not crime scene investigative work? Let me show y'all. Yeah, he was see if they missed anything, right?
This is the one where I got killed at. And look, it's just business as normal, bro. This is insane. I'm finna get a car wash though. Yep. Alright, we at the side. That's where they had the balloon ceremony and all this and everything like that. Yeah. So I wanted to kind of experience something real quick, right?
Look, he wanted the experience. Yo, I told y'all back then. No would have made this real if nigga would have spent the block. He tried to recreate the situation that get my little Ronnie and his daughter died in, yo. He wanted to recreate the same. I mean, he probably had the little sticks and shit. Don't you know how in Melly's situation they had the little sticks and they was putting them in the car? He probably had them. He just ain't show us that part. He had crime scene technician. So he's a YouTuber, a snitch. What else? He's a YouTuber, a snitch. This nigga a jack of all trades. Fuck he called a crisis actor, and he's a crime scene technician.
Because something ain't making sense with this. Like something is truly not making sense. From how he was parked right here, somebody told, like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist person, but there's no way in hell, like zero. There's no way in hell.
Yo, what you mean, Tarzan? This not crime. Hey, Tarzan, is this crime scene technician work? Let's what do crime scene technicians do? What do crime scene investigators do? Crime scene investigators identify, collect, document, and preserve physical evidence and biological evidence at a crime scene to help solve crimes and secure convictions. Their tasks include securing the scene, taking detailed photographs and measurements, collecting trace evidence like fingerprints and DNA, establishing a strict chain of custody of evidence, and preparing written reports for their findings. For the use by law enforcement and the court, they collaborate with detectives and forensic labs to piece together the events that occurred and may testify in court to provide expert analysis. Ain't that? What you talk about? Yo, this ain't that? He's not. Is he not piecing together evidence? He says something don't sound right. I mean, he's flabbergasted. He's confused. You know, so he went to the scene to motherfucking make it all make sense. Fuck you tell anybody hate. This is facts. Yo, telling the truth ain't hating. This is crime scene work. I mean, this is not YouTuber. This is not YouTuber shit.
Like zero.
Listen to him.
But there's no way. There's no way in hell. Like zero. There's no way in hell. That man, like, this is the cut, bro. I'm not from here. But everybody who spoke on this, like, and myself included, on kind of how it unfolded, this doesn't make sense. Hold on, yeah, I'm trying to park. Somebody told where that man was. This is like, bruh.
The police called him. Said, good work, Ceddy.
Nah. I don't see it, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't see it. So they had to have stalked that man. They had to. This is impossible, bro.
Look.
Like, literally, this is impossible. I'm gonna take y'all around the way.
They had to stalk that man. Listen, though, this crime scene work, y'all. This happened in Texas. Crime scene investigative work, y'all. It's not normal. I mean, he shouldn't be doing this. Like, this is not what you're supposed to be doing as a YouTuber, bro.
We gonna spin it the right way.
Police does this. I mean, what's up, Michelle? The police do this. You feel this with the they got this is somebody else's job. That's why his name is CSI Ceddy. Is this not somebody else's job?
But this
he didn't show you the part where he was dusting, the dusting for fingerprints. He ain't show y'all that part. He ain't show you the part where he was walking around looking for, gunshot shell casings.
Possible. He was parked. I think Cuz was parked right here, and I'm not trying to be morbid or anything.
Look,
I'm trying to really walk y'all through this.
Look, the nigga parked in the same spot. Like, yo, if he was in my gang, this would be a public put off. This would be a public put off because this made the gang look horrible. Like, how is the Rolling 60s co-signing this type of behavior, man? You talk about doing police work. This is police work for real. And he drove there. He don't even live. He's not a resident of Texas. Like, what the fuck made you get up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm going to ride to Texas and I'm going to relive Get Money Lil Ronnie last days, last minutes. Like, yo, this shit is this is CSI work, y'all. He clipped the live where he dusted for fingerprints. He didn't show y'all that part. That's a big violation. Look at this nigga. Yeah, this was horrible. This definitely was horrible. He probably do, yo. He probably got the markers. You know what I mean?
So what we're gonna do is
look.
This is the entrance right here.
He ain't done yet.
You come in. You swing.
Yo, is this not the definition I just read? This is the entrance right here. They probably came from there. Like, yo, this is police work, man. He should have got put off for this.
Well, you come in right here, right? You come in, then you drive, and then you swing to the left, right? And then you could go and then get your car washed. The problem or the conundrum or the curiosity is how in the world
he went to the memorial.
Know he was over here. This is not, once again, this is not view. You feel me? you can't see this from the street. This actually is kind of ducked off a little bit. Something really ain't clicking for my brain.
Yo, why is it, yo?
So,
why is he so concerned? Like, yo, this, like, yo, this, that's the violation of this. Yo, why you? There's no way you that concerned. Yo, there's no way that you was sitting back like, damn, yo, how the fuck did they get? What really happened? Yeah, I mean, did they have a? Did they have it wasn't a documentary, but like a series, how it really happened? Like, yo, this is like how it really happened, yo. Like, yo, this nigga really went to the scene and tried to recreate it. Yo, like, this is a violation, yo. So, yo, I want to be a Roller 60s member, yo. I need to put him off. I gotta be the one to do it, yo. I gotta be the one to publicly put Ceddy Nash out of the 60s. Hit the cash app.
yeah. Hold on, yo. Shut up my Bluetooth off. Alright. I'm not gonna get out of anything because I don't think that's necessary. This is his final resting place.
Look at this shit.
Here.
What the fuck? It's probably still blood on the ground.
Camera
man.
right here. So that's the camera that caught these cats.
Look. This is what the police do. Yo, this is what the fucking police do, yo. Yeah, I mean, you'll probably wanted that bitch ask for more video. Is this the only video y'all got? Like, yo, this is horrible, man. I don't want to, yo, he wouldn't have, if I was to hear the 60s, this would have been his last day.
This camera right there, too. Crash out idiot, bro. Straight up. Crash out.
Hell yeah.
I probably should, man. Pay some respects.
This is horrible, y'all. Yo, when I seen this video, yo, my man called me about this shit. Cause I don't watch these niggas for the most part. He been popping up in my algorithm lately.
Yeah, we could do it.
My man called me about this shit. I seen that shit. I said, oh my God. Yo, this is probably some of the dirtiest work I seen on YouTube. Horrible work. That man don't give a fuck like that to be there. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. We ready to make the 60s drop them. Yo, the object of these videos is the maybe the 60s not aware. You know, we gotta make the 60s aware of these shenanigans, man. This nigga need to be stopped. Hold up, what else? Well, hold up. What we talked about yesterday? Get Money, Lil Ronnie, Hernandez, Govan, Lil Woody. Oh, bringing Woody to the 60s. Oh my, everybody should have got put off for this. Everybody should have got put off for this. Everybody. Look at this nigga. He done brought Woody to the 60s, y'all. He should have got put off. I'd have put off everybody. If I was to hear the 60s, all of them would have got put off. Everybody. Like, they don't get no worse than this.
Playing bubble, not matting, chopping up into a fraction. All these niggas this new era filled with cap and no lacking. I'm pistol packing in the world. Keeping the man, I'm ready to go to rest. My hunger is perfect. They shine still, but I'm sure.
Look at him, yo.
Most hated bitch. My nigga Woody. Yeah, we out too. You see the name, my nigga BG, baby.
Oh, that would have got put off. I think one of them would have got put off. Everybody. And Ceddy Nash would have had to apologize. Hold on, so let's go back to the apology. Ceddy Nash issued a public apology.
As a man, I gotta step up and apologize to the whole hood for this BS, this fiasco that just happened. my goal is never to bring controversy.
Yo, this
That's number one.
this was supposed to be a video where he denounced his affiliation. Y'all, I've been claiming the Rolling 60s for however long, and I'm officially unable to rap Rolling 60s no more. Hold up, yo. It's more, y'all. Hold up. It's more. Like, it's just so much of this shit. He needed DP for all of this. Oh, shit, the news thing. The news thing. Ceddy Nash. Boom, boom, boom. I know Byron Blake got that motherfucker. Where the fuck that video at? I don't even know how to find that video. Ceddy Nash on the news. And this the same guy that's supposed to be exposing Young Thug.
Spoke with some witnesses about what they heard. They said they heard an argument just before the shooting. When you heard the argument, was it a long argument? Was it just short? Did it seem like they knew each other?
It was static. And his friend was like, "He not even a part of this. He not a part of this."
And then boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, cuz you supposed to keep it in the...
DP put off. Man, if this video came out, automatic put off if I was the head of the game. That nigga said, boom, boom, boom. Yo, crazy as shit. Oh, this too. He explained this. How did he try to explain this? Oh yeah, let's listen to his explanation. See what he said, man. CSI Ceddy. So now y'all know why he's called CSI Ceddy. If you didn't know before,
that's kind of like the realization
you know.
I have with someone like you is that if you want to be like a hip hop influencer, commentator, etc. these days and really build it from the ground up.
Yeah, he missed the
There's
boom,
only
boom,
so
boom.
many spots, right? So you have like different, you have somebody like me doing interviews, you have Vlad doing interviews, you have somebody like Academics who does news. It kind of becomes like, okay, what spots are available? You got Trap Lord Ross. He's doing these super deep dive investigative videos, but one thing that he won't do is he won't actually get up in the middle of the business. He only talks about the business. Right. He's not talking to anybody in the hood.
He said he was a crisis actor.
I said that to him before. I'm like,
he said he was a crisis actor. Then he denied it and said he not a crisis actor. And he said the guy was his friend. That's fast forwarded.
Or the news or whatever. Gotta talk about that. Nice transition. We gotta talk about that.
So did you see the actual paperwork on that?
I saw you being a leaky faucet on the news.
All right, so
getting your gunner on. I thought maybe for a second you were ready to join YSL. I don't know.
You know, Slatty.
But you know me.
He is ready to join YSL. But the irony is he might as well join YSL. You know what I mean?
I don't judge on these sort of things. I just said.
So let's
find out.
let's
get into
that.
that.
First off, and I'm gonna do something that people ain't gonna like. At least Wack kept it true.
Okay.
I see what you did with Wack and Shark. I'm like, damn man, what the Adam doing? But I get it. It's content.
What do you mean? What did I say to Wack?
So you said Ceddy Nash snitching on the news, and I'm like, bro, what the you talking about?
I gotta lay it out the way that the people saw
I know.
in order to analyze it.
Man, you better go to no jumper and put Adam in the goddamn headline. I'm like, at first I'm like, God damn, but I'm like, nah, it's content. I'm content, so it is what it is. But the LeBall dude, I don't know what is his name? The LeBall dude.
Was it somebody with Wack?
Yeah, with Wack. He was just.
Oh, was it Beast?
Yeah.
Beast.
He was over there dissing shit out of me. First off,
oh shit.
You can Google this. Orange 15th in Sacramento is a bunch of bars. I was there to meet bitches. The news reporter is my homie. I can show you on on Facebook a couple of news reporter homies. So let's get to it.
Hold the fuck up now. DP. Yo, you got a couple news reporter homies? How, yo? This is my thing, yo. How is a guy, right, that's claiming that he's a gang member from the streets, you know, he been involved, he done things. How do you get news reporter homies? Like, I don't have any of them. I don't have any, all my friends live just like how I lived. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really have too many friends outside of that. Well, how do you even meet news reporters? Like, do y'all park in the same spots? Do we? Like, I don't even understand. Where you meet these people at? Like, how did they? And how did you get so close to where so now they're your homies? Doesn't make sense to me. If it don't make sense, it says need to be DP.
What was said versus what actually was in the goddamn report. When he say, no, what do you say? Say, you heard the conversation, I say, yeah, it's real static, and somebody say not even a part of this S. Well, in the actual paperwork, there was never an argument. Zero. He didn't have no friends outside. It was him and Buddy. That's it. So there were no friends.
Yo, he never really
no
explained
argument.
that either. He never really explained. That's why I said we need the Ceddy Nash Crisis Act video. I think that bitch should go viral. He like going viral, right? We need the Ceddy Nash Crisis Act video. You can make it a series. You can do 3 parts. 3-part series of how Ceddy Nash became Crisis Act.
Zero. So on top of that, who said boom, boom, boom first? Was it me or was it the news guy?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
So if you rewind the news clip, he say, then boom, boom, boom. I agree. I'm like, then boom, boom, boom. Because we running the play. You had nobody. If you look at the lights where we're at, we're in the far off distance. You don't even see the blues. If you see the blues, then you right there. You gotta think about it. Why the hell would I be next to a dead body smiling and laughing? That's a little odd. Like,
Maybe you're just that savage.
Possible.
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 But okay, so you're saying that you
And
want
to make the news.
Bro, that was a made up story.
Oh, okay.
That was a whole made up story. So when they do that, it's like, damn, all right, cool. I never say I see somebody get whacked. I never say I see a gun. I never say I see somebody get killed. I never say any of that shit. It's an argument and a part of this says, and then boom, boom, boom. Which I should have put that on the shirt. I really should have ran with it and got a lot more. But that was a blessing though, in all candor.
Military chopper with
I think so too, though.
Boom, boom, boom.
That feel out of box.
It's a lyric, sorry.
I don't know. But no, it was a blessing.
Okay.
It's a blessing.
Because at the end of the day, I got to see what's straddling the fence. You see some lame ass dudes who I never seen just flat out, yeah, Ceddy Nash, he can't come back to California. When the fuck this happened?
Right.
Yeah, that's literally, it was stories and bullshit and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know, all of this shit is publicly available. When you do it,
He wouldn't be able to come back if I was the head of the gang. I'd have banned his ass from the whole California. We better not catch motherfucking CSI Ceddy crossing the motherfucking border. We on his ass. Border Patrol. Ceddy Nash, crisis actor. I'm just showing y'all the reasons I be saying he need to be DP for people that didn't know.
you can Google that paperwork. Nobody was even there. This was a disagreement between two people. I got paid to say that. That's what crisis acting look like.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Get paid to snitch?
Look how weird everything goes to that. I'm way down the street. I don't know what the hell happened.
Oh my God.
He said he was a crisis actor and he was paid to make a
snitch.
statement.
No, he was paid to snitch. He was paid to snitch.
Well,
if you listen to the conversation, I'm being led in that conversation.
Oh, he get paid to snitch, gang. We pull this clip up. That's all. We don't need no clip. He just said it.
crisis acting was a real
That's
thing.
what I was about to.
With some witnesses about what they heard, they said they heard an argument just before the shooting. When you heard the argument, was it a long argument? Was it just short? Did it seem like they
it was
knew
just
each other?
static. It was static. And his friend was like, he not even a part of this. You know, he not a part of this S.
Then boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, yo, where the fuck did they find these niggas at? Hey, yo, I'm done with CSI. So, yo, we probably could go on for days. We be doing this shit all night, pulling up all his dependable offenses. This nigga, fuck. Hold up, we gotta go to Whack 100. Hold on. Show you how. Look, Ceddy Nash. This Whack 100. This Whack 100. It probably ain't gonna pop up. Shit ain't gonna pop up. Well, he used to talk bad about Whack 100, but now Ceddy Nash explains why Snoopy Badass and Whack can't come to Compton. Now him and Whack is close friends. They snitch buddies. He's part of the exposers.
Any of this, we already know you can't come to Compton at all. You didn't switch. He was a neighborhood crib, and when Hollywood power ruled, and now you an Angel Lane's blood. Like, come on, bro. Like, that don't even make sense. Ain't no bloods in Compton. Them is Pyru sets. You doing anything, which whatever. If that's what they do, that's what they do. It do happen in LA a bunch. Like, we'll get squabbled out of their sections and then join another one. But then
yo, how the fuck is this nigga speaking for LA? You from Sacramento, bro? That's like 3 hours away. That's like me speaking on Philly. You feel me? That's me being from Baltimore, speaking on the politics in Philly. Yo, this nigga is weird, man. He's a fucking weirdo, man.
To turn all the way into a beast, they got to turn into a crash out. You know what I'm saying? So you might see a cat who is a crip, blood now, you know what I'm saying, and do stuff like that where that's what they have to do because they need to belong somewhere. And LA is always hiring gang members. LA County always hiring gang members. So
oh, okay. Now we know. Now we know how he finally admitted the truth, y'all. He was hired. He paid to play. We already knew that. I think it was obvious that he paid to play.
You will see that, but he's just trying to go viral and get people engaging about him and what the hell he say. But the problem that he's having right now is now what you talking about.
He talking Snoopy Badass.
But other than that, Drake ain't coming to Compton for what? Like, ain't nothing in Compton. Ain't nothing for him in Compton. Yeah. What, they gonna shoot a video with gang? He already did that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna revive gang careers? Is that what you gonna do? Because gang ain't repost Kendrick's goddamn album or nothing like that. They shot him out or nothing. So, that's about it. That's the only play you can do. Because YG ain't rocking with him right now.
Yeah. Whack 100 went on record and said that it was cap.
Yeah, but Whack is from Pacoima. So Whack can't even run through Compton like that either. So I don't know why, Whack is correct in that. But other than that, I can't go to no damn Compton.
All right, so that's how I used to talk about Whack, y'all. Now listen to him. Him and Whack. They friends now. Like I don't know what the fuck happened. Niggas became friends. Hold up. I don't think this the video.
Nah, Future over with though, right? Nah, he fucking with Yeah. Nah, Future's in the Nah, he too tender, right? Nah, he too tender, man.
Hey, by the way, hey.
You got all these fuckboys on one live. I don't even want to watch that shit. But I just wanted to show y'all why I've been saying he deserves the DP and why he need to get a public put off. Because he does. He deserves it. He's overdue, y'all. He's overdue to be put off publicly. Hey, Lord TV Trail, you still here? We ready to go to your video on Butter. Because they talking about Butter ready to come out.
The same nigga that talked
Right.
to Michael rap on slap shit I know where I caught with game when y'all dissed the slime and I caught you at Lennox Mall. Yeah, man, so we ain't gonna spin it. Hey, man, we ain't gonna spin it to friend. I don't do no odds, man. I don't do no odds. My car is certified.
Wait. Roscoe, what happened? Wait, Roscoe.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Now. You not no street nigga that's
Wait, Roscoe, what happened?
See, Crip Mac is a real Crip Mac is solidified though. That's the thing. I guess when you paying to play, maybe you don't gotta follow the rules, you know, because you paying an exuberant amount of money, you know, just to be under this umbrella. So they just let you slide. But in the process of them letting him slide, yo, he looks very, 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 very flawed. Now he's on live. He just was talking about Wack. Now he's on live with Wack, going at PB Rice. Brothers and sisters, we got 60s. So we got to put this thing in the over. We got to put this thing in the overdrive, y'all. We got to get it put off the 60s before Christmas of this year. Let me show y'all what Go Yayo. Go Yayo admitted he was gay, y'all. I'm not surprised. Let me show y'all what Go Yayo said. Oh man, I don't even find that shit. Yeah, Go Yayo admitted that he's you know, he doesn't mind. You know, he likes boys. I think that's what he admitted. Let me know. Is this an admission? Dallas Global. Is this an admission of guilt? This is what he said, y'all. Now I told y'all it's a wild picture going around about him. So this is his response to that wild ass picture. I can't beat internet. Fuck y'all. I can be gay, all that. Okay, cool. It's Saturday. I'm popping outside like every day. Keep it cute when you see me, cause I trip all the way out. Hashtag Go Yayo, Ho Yayo. So he said, you know they say punks can fight, right? So I hope you can too. You know I keep that. Yeah, so he's standing on being a motherfucking, he's part of the Rainbow Nation. And I think most people with that's good at you know, analyzing people's character knew that something wasn't right with this boy. He's overly tough for no reason. You know what I mean? Overly gangster. You gotta watch them overly gangster niggas. But yeah, yo, he admitted that, you know, he like boys. That's probably why he go to jail so much. I'm not trying to look at that. Rainwater spoke about it. Well, I guess I can show y'all this part of the picture. So y'all can just imagine what this nigga is doing. You feel me? You just imagine, based off of this picture, what this nigga is doing. Like, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Very strange to me. You feel me? But, you know, I don't know.
Sad day, y'all. Sad day in DFW.
Yeah, Rainwood is shady. I don't trust him.
People been sending me this inappropriate picture. The way this man bent over, looked back at that camera and arched his back in a 45-degree angle. The way this man looked back at that camera, DFW will never be the same again. God bless Fort Worth. Don't get it twisted up. Whatever y'all think, this man still can fight. He still can fight. I don't know the situation. I don't know. I just know somebody sending me a picture of a man bent over, spreading his cheeks. And put a scar on DFW for life.
Yeah, yo. So go Yayo then. See to go. Clap it up for Go Yayo, y'all. Clap it up for Go Yayo. You know, we support we support anything that people like to do in their spare time. Yeah, man. He didn't admit it. He's part of the Rainbow Coalition. It's probably a huge burden off his shoulders. You know, I'm happy for him, man. So go. Now let's see what's going on with Butter. Loyalty Betrayal, you still here? Cause they saying Butter coming home. I want to know how. I don't believe it. You know, I think the blogs is pushing a false narrative. Last I seen, Butter was facing 15 years. Loyalty Betrayal said she did a video on it. Let's check it out. She said she close to the family, so we should be able to take her word for it. He said
What about is an update on FBG.
He said he used jail as a dating that. He probably that's why he love it. Yeah, nigga love that, but just like 051 Kiddo.
FBG Butter look like Butter got lucky, man. A lot of his charges were closed except one. So we talking about Butter maybe possibly come home soon. We talking about is FBG Butter and what's going on with his case. Man, it look like Butter caught some luck from God, man. And look like he might be coming home. So the people of the state of Illinois versus Rakeem Wilton, his next court date is 10/9/2025. All right, so count description, count status, count complaint. All right, so felony possession of a firearm, ammo, prior conviction, offenses is still active. Armed habitual criminal has been closed. Unlawful possession of cannabis by driver, closed. No valid license permit, never issued, closed. Improper light, headlight, tail light, first and second offense, closed. Use of unsafe tires, closed. Improper lane usage, crossing lane boundaries, closed. No turn signal, driving fast, condition failure to reduce speed to avoid accident, closed. Armed habitual criminal, closed. Felony possession of use of a weapon, firearm, prior conviction, of offense, closed. Felony possession of use of a firearm, prior conviction, closed. Felony possession, prior conviction, closed. So all Butter things was closed, and only count that's still active is felony possession, the use of a weapon, firearm, ammo, prior conviction, of the offense. All the armed habituals, the major things, that supposed to count that'll hang them, it's been dropped. All the little lane usage and all that's gonna get thrown out with a plea. So Butter, he in a plea with the people.
Now, first off, what we have here today, folks, is what you can see is some blurry ass shit to begin with. But let me help you out. The little starburst on the side, that is where you have duplicate charges being listed for no damn reason. Up at the top, it says armed habitual. Down, it says armed habitual. Okay? Then the second line, it says felony possession or use of a weapon, firearm, prior conviction of a specified offense. Notice he can't say the word specified. He can't read that, so he just skips that word. But then it's listed 3 more times at the bottom. I have those with the maroon starburst. Well, I know what you're saying. You've always taken up for FBG. You always taken up for Butter. Nah, bitches. Let's go to the paperwork. Let's go to the actual website's charges. That's what we can do. Now, as you can see here, we are on the DuPage County Sheriff's Office page. Okay? Now, the way they have it, made up. I don't want to sit here and go back and forth. So I screenshot this. But first and foremost, let's start here. This is the case one. Let's count. How many charges does it say? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He was only charged with 10 charges to start with. Let's start there. Now, let's just look at this top line. That's the case number. Pending trial. Bond is denied. Okay. It says bond amount, fine amount, sentence, and court date. The court date is October the 9th, 2025 at 9:30 in the morning. Now, if you look below that, see where it says arrest date, arresting agency, bond type, bond amount. None of that's going to change all the way down throughout the charges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enlarge this to where those, where it says arrest date, arresting agency, bond type, and bond amount is not shown on the screen so that the rest of the page can appear larger, making it easier for us to read where we ain't got to move back and forth. All right, so let me remind you here, where I have the number one in, they have count number 0008, I guess is what it's supposed to be. No turn signal light, 1, closed. And if you'll notice off to the right-hand side, the complaint number.
Yeah, but even if this was real, this the only charge they trying to stick them with. Felon in possession of a firearm. That's you get 15 for that. I mean,
the same number, which doesn't even exist. It says OW24.
That's one thing I can say about Loyalty Betrayal. When it comes to O-Block and Lower Dirt, she gonna be biased as a motherfucker. But when it comes to Butter, she gonna try to clear Butter name. She gonna get it real. She gonna try to clear his name if they try and slander him.
000009589 says the same thing all the way down. It says 24/1995. Y'all keep that in mind. Should be easy because it's duplicated all over the place.
She says she close to the family.
Now, looking up there at the case number, it says 2024 CF 001995. Nothing even remotely close to what they have on their fake ass paperwork.
Oh, that shit fake.
But number 1 says no turn signal. The code is 22940507. Not even close to what they have. Number 2.
Yo, that's crazy that they do all that. Yo, they really just put out a whole fake story. They really just put out a whole, like, who does this shit? Like, we ain't talking about Butter in a minute. Let's put out a narrative that 13 charges got dropped. That's crazy.
Driving too fast for conditions or failure to reduce speed to avoid an accident. That code number is 22940435. Let's see what they got. All right, number 2. Driving too fast for conditions or failure to reduce speed to avoid an accident.
Yeah, that shit fake.
And then it has that number that does not exist.
Yeah, that shit fake paperwork.
Improper lane usage, crossing lane boundary unsafely. 22.
She ain't gotta go through all of that. It's all the same case number. She ain't gotta go through all that. All the case numbers supposed to be the same. Yeah, that's crazy. Butter is wild, man. Butter be crying in interrogation rooms and shit.
Left saying count 1. That's not what count 1 was. Count 1 was the turn signal. So y'all ain't even got that in order. But again, 2 armed habitual criminals. You can't have double dipping. Then at the bottom, you added 3 more of the felony in possession of use of weapons, firearm, ammo. Yeah, there were multiple guns, but they only charged him for 1. And the funny thing is whoever fake ass paperwork up for you, They forgot on that bottom line to add specified offenses. Oops. So they made up extra charges, 4 extra charges on here that never even freaking existed.
Yeah, if he become a crisis act, he might make out. You know, they look out for that crisis actors.
Yesterday, I got a phone call at 5:23. We talked about this specific thing right here. And guess what I was told? By the one that should know. That the armed habitual is getting dropped because the case that they referenced it to be a armed habitual was a case that Butta had won in Cook County. So they can't use that case as an armed habitual. So they only have him on the 1 gun charge. And for all y'all that keep wanting to talk shit that y'all don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about, Butta still has his gun charge in Cook County. He's still fighting. Go look that up before y'all stop.
Well, loyalty betrayal. He had 4 of them motherfuckers. I know she going cat for Butta. The man had 4 gun cases, man. Maybe he still got 1 lingering around, but the other 4, he got about them bitches on dead people. But she don't want to admit that. You know, she likes to make the same like Butta testimony on O-Block was surrounded around telling on dead people. Butta testified on O-Block to establish grounds to the RICO. That's why his testimony was pivotal. He was the only one that can go back in time and say this person killed this person for that, this person killed this person for this. So it gave motive to the death of FBG Duck. That's what that was. Now let's get to some of these Young Thug audios. Because Young Thug, or Jeffrey, whatever you want to call him. She just been on this bitch talking about everybody. Hey, look at this. Y'all want to see something funny? This the girl that she look at Shorty there. She did bossed up off of Uncle Shay Shay. Check her out. She got the suit on. She say from now on you refer to me as Don or the boss. God damn. I told you Shay Shay, Uncle Shay Shay is retiring he retired there, yo. Yo, she probably is the only fans model to ever retire. Like, this shit is crazy, yo. Finesse the shit out, yo. Check out. That's you probably Armani or something. Chanel bag. God damn, Cleo Shay Shay. You done bossed up, huh? You say call a boss for that award, man. That shit crazy. Dude turned up a notch. But Young Thug is back talking in jail again about every motherfucking body. Yeah, but I haven't heard the lie yet.
Ain't nobody getting nothing but goddamn Pluto. He definitely do it. She probably done killed some of his babies, for sure. She probably done aborted some of his babies, for sure. 100%. For sure. He done took that bitch, man. We went to Dubai one year. He took that bitch to Dubai with her.
Mm-hmm.
Her and baby mama. Yeah. I know for sure she'll have some abortion. Yeah.
And the other one, I heard he all the way burnt out.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the worst way.
The crazy part is when I became a superstar, none of them bitches, when I became a superstar, I started being like, bitches, I know a bitch gonna try to trick me. I stopped nutting hoes when I became a superstar. These niggas start nutting hoes when they become a superstar. I did it the backward way, like.
Shit, that's how.
Yeah, for real. I don't like it, Ann. I think it's goofy.
I know a lot of bitches that done aborted his kids, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Like a lot, too.
For sure. Arabia did. That nigga nuts in Arabia, man. Prison.
What do he be thinking? I don't understand sometimes. Like, what?
It can't come out of there. That shit, he ain't thinking, I can't come out of this motherfucker. Oh. Yeah. I'm 38, 39, all the kids grown. I'm just a straight young shit and none of them whole fucking just I'm gonna play a rich shit. That shit really it's really fire, but it ain't it should be just like one or two girls like Bob Marley.
Ceddy Nash doing it.
Well, he had a lot of people though.
Ceddy Nash releasing these fucking audios.
You know, I know he's gonna be using his mom as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, my mom died. Like, but I know
that's why he deserves a DP for this. We got Ceddy Nash on at least 7 DPable offenses. And I'm sure it's more if he was to check. What's up, Shawnee, baby? Now he's talking about Drake and Metro Boomin. Yo, but the thing is, right? When you in jail, most of your conversations is going to be about what's going on the streets. You know what I mean? What's going on? Because you don't want to be confined to prison. You know, they try to trap your mind. So most conversations is going to be, you know, prison is mental more than physical. I mean, if they can trap your mind, they can trap your soul. So what he's doing is not really uncommon. You understand? And the fact that niggas is releasing these bitches is extremely goofy. Because what they're trying to do is put him on an island by saying, yo, Young Thug was talking about everybody while he was in jail. And all this, I think, is surrounded around Young Thug calling out rats.
Or Jeff. You know. But, you know, he brave. So even telling him, I don't like what you did. So that's just supposed to let you know, like, man, what you think? What you think I can do for that? What you think I can do? Like, y'all need to get me out of jail. Drake, go talk to the president. Hey, man, let my little brother out. Go partner, go do something. Go talk to the president, get me out. Show me that. Don't call me tonight.
This nigga's stupid. How you can't pardon? The president can't pardon no state case. Shorty? The fuck is you talking about? You can't get pardoned, yo. The president don't pardon state cases.
Fix something for you to have a song from. Man, a song. Ever again.
No, these jailhouse recordings.
When they become a superstar. I did it the backward way.
They try to put him on an island, man. Yo, but he didn't say anything wrong. Yo, Future, yo, we just looked at Sierra changed her son name to Russell Wilson last night. So, you know, it is what it is, yo. Everybody know how Future get down, man. I mean, he is flawed for that. That's flawed as a bitch. You having all these kids and you out this bitch keep having them and you ain't taking care of them. You know, that's some goofy nigga shit for real. But then you got Whack 100. Listen to Whack 100.
Y'all need to get me out of jail. Drake, go talk to the president.
I want to see if Mariah gonna forgive him for what he said, who he'll leave her for. I want to see if Mariah gonna forgive him for this.
Like, what's the like?
It's coming, Mariah.
Like, this is really just a slander campaign by rats. Yo said, I want to hear how Mariah think when we released the audio of him saying who he'll leave her for. Like, yo, this is clown behavior, y'all. Like, yo, for real, this shit is making me dislike these niggas even more. Like, it ain't even really so much of what Thug is. Yo, this shit is goofy. It's goofy. No real people would even participate in this type of behavior.
Looking like a fool now. Him telling you how ugly Glorilla is, and the whole time this thing had calling her to ask her what color her eyes is. He ain't did a public apology to nobody but her. You know why? When she shot back at him, she was letting him know, you know what's in my phone, nigga. Keep playing with me. Mariah can't be that stupid that like you ain't apologized to nobody publicly but her. Once she shot back, he's trying to suppress everything she got. But we gonna let you know what Thug really feel about you. I want to see if Mariah gonna forgive him for what he said, who he'll leave her for. I want to. Yo, this is clown. This is clown ass shit, yo. Them niggas clowns. The clown.
Ceddy Nash a clown. Now y'all trying to ruin a man's relationship. They trying to ruin a man's relationship. Oh, they muted that. Now he just dropped the song calling out all the rats. Slime Life Shorty. That was cute. Watch this. Make sure you spit down your This story right here is crazy. Y'all hear about this?
I have a new update for you in the murder investigation of Dakara Thompson. I've obtained the court.
Why the fuck she getting that car? Are y'all familiar with that story? Did y'all see this story right here? This girl caught 20 years because she stole a man's ashes from my ops, deceased father, after getting jumped at a party. They gave her 20 years for that shit.
Anything else to Scott or Mr. Drummond?
No, yeah, thank you.
Shit was stupid.
Thank you.
Give her ass a 20 piece.
Bitch, where outside tonight? Bitch, where you at? Yeah, bitch. Get them ashes. Get them ashes. Bitch, get that damn nigga out there, bitch. Fuck is you on, ho? Come on, dumbass. Get that damn nigga.
I don't fucking know.
Bitch, where
Shit was stupid as a motherfucker. All this because the girl asked her to move her phone from up there because the ashes was up there. Shit stupid. She got 20 years for that dumbass shit. Shit stupid. Then you got this story out of PG County. 18-year-old girl gets in the car with a Mexican at 3 o'clock in the morning. And he kills her. She was missing for a while.
There's DIY, and there's doing it yourself.
The fuck?
It's the difference between being...
Tonight, WJZ investigates uncovering new information about the murder of a 19-year-old whose body was dumped over a bridge near Annapolis. A suspect we know in custody tonight, and authorities saying he's in the country illegally. Investigator Mike Halgren live in Anne Arundel County with what charging documents reveal about this man and the case. Mike, good evening.
Good evening, Rick. 7 pages of detailed charging documents. This suspect was from Guatemala. According to court records, he worked for a Baltimore-based landscaping company. Police used surveillance video and cell phone tracking to build their case. This suspect is now being held without bail. And a warning, some of the details you're about to hear are disturbing.
This is a good young woman who wanted to do good for her community.
Have you seen Dakara?
A heartbreak for 19-year-old Dakara Thompson. Her family desperately looked for answers for weeks.
I want my baby back. I just simply want my daughter back.
Police found Thompson's body on Route 50 near Interstate 97 in the Annapolis area. According to charging documents WJZ Investigates obtained, the suspect, 5-year-old Hugo Hernandez Mendez, threw her body off a highway bridge into the South River. She had skull and facial fractures. Her family identified her through tattoos.
At this time, there are no additional suspects. However, this investigation is ongoing.
Thompson, who lived with her dad, disappeared after going out to get gas. She sent him this text.
I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night.
The 19-year-old
She must
was
have
seen
met
on
that nigga
surveillance
online.
video leaving her SUV behind in Hyattsville. According to charging documents, he approached the suspect's GMC Yukon and after approximately a minute of conversing, walks over to the passenger side of the vehicle and gets into the passenger front
She
seat.
probably made trouble
Police say they
online,
drove
man.
to his house in Bowie and believe he killed her in his bedroom. A roommate reports hearing the defendant having sex and then a grunting noise, which made it believe that someone wasn't enjoying the sex. After executing a search warrant, police found what they believed to be the victim's blood and missing fingernail, along with hair and other evidence in the bedroom and in the trash, along with multiple pairs of women's underwear and lingerie. Hernandez Mendez agreed to an interview, telling detectives he went to a nightclub to meet his ex-girlfriend, but never did. When detectives questioned further, the defendant denied any involvement. Officials say Hernandez Mendez was in the United States illegally. U.S. Park Police arrested him for a DUI 5 months ago, but let him go.
The U.S. Government has made status of individuals relevant. This was someone who was in their custody, and they made the decision
That's what it
to
sounds
release
like.
him.
They haven't said
So
that,
I
but it
think the
sounds like she
question-
must have she lied to her father about going out and getting gas. She really was going out to meet this dude. He must have said he was gonna pay her or something. This fucked up. The whole situation.
should be asked of the Justice Department.
And ICE has now issued a detainer for the suspect. Now, the victim worked for a nonprofit that was one of Governor Moore's initiatives, and the governor tonight is calling her a bright light, and he is promising accountability for anyone responsible for her murder. We're live in your corner in Anne Arundel County. Mike Halgren, WJZ.
Yeah, that was a wild situation right there. Wild situation. Damn. It's donation time, brothers and sisters. It's donation time, brothers and sisters. We ready to talk about Umar Johnson. Y'all know when we talk about Umar Johnson, you gotta hit the cash app. I mean, whenever Umar Johnson's name come up, you gotta hit the cash app, y'all. Well, his daughter reached out to him, and I don't think he's willing to talk. You know, this is from Night and Day. What the fuck is this name of it? Yo, shit. The Night and Day podcast or something.
Smurf, Papa Smurf, and Baby Smurf have a sit down. Oh, I'm ready for this.
Fuck my internet moving.
Have a relationship, man. I mean,
So he said, Dad, this is your daughter. Umar Johnson ain't fucking with her. Umar Johnson thinks she trying to get some struggle streams. I mean, Umar Johnson ain't trying that shit. I miss you, yo. Let's have a talk in person soon. Where you at? I don't know if Umar Johnson replied. More than likely, he ain't gonna reply. You know what I mean? Umar Johnson moved past parenting, y'all. Like, parenting isn't... And mind you, he still got a young child. I think like 13, 14 or something like that. But he not interested in that. Umar Johnson interested in cash apps, PayPals, Zells. You feel me? He not interested in this, man. Straight up. He's not interested in nobody's kids, especially not his own. He's more interested in other people's kids. He ain't interested in his own. Hit the cash app, though. Eight minutes of Umar. We already seen that. Asking for cash app. Hold up. I know some more of the motherfuckers. Man, Umar Johnson is wasted talent, man. It's wasted talent. Yo, he could have did so much great. But hit the Cash App though, y'all.
Peace and Black Power families to Prince of Pan-Africanism, King Kong Consciousness, International Ifa Tunde. Get on your Cash App, $FDMG School. Get on your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. We're going to start getting some work done, family. So please get them donations in. Get them in. $FDMG School. $FDMG School. $FDMG School. Donations. $FDMG School. Donations. $FDMG School.
Look, that's all he ever did. Yo, the paint on that school is so goddamn thick. Yo, he done painted that school 75 times, y'all. If you want to know, where your donations went to, paint. I mean, all donations is going to paint. Once you buy the school, all we're gonna do is paint that bitch every so often. You know, every 3 months, we're gonna give it another fresh slab of paint. Yeah, I mean, cause that's where the money went, brothers and sisters. If you want to know where the money went, here you go, right here. Look at that shit.
I'm just getting y'all.
Look, he got all these women out here painting that school for free. You dirty motherfucker. Umar Johnson owe us. Fuck that. Somebody said Umar Johnson hit the Cash App. Umar Johnson need to start hitting the Cash App, yo. He owe us now. Fuck that. Yeah, we need some retribution, man. We still trying to get your money. We ain't got it yet. He blocked me, kid. I asked him where was your money, and he fucking blocked me. But don't worry, we ain't done with him. We gonna get that bread back. Gang move up loud. Let's do the Shawnee. Don't forget, y'all. We got a few donations going on right now, y'all. We got the Ceddy Nash DP fund. We trying to buy our way into the 60s to become Ceddy Nash big homie. And we got the Malcolm X. What was it called? The Malcolm X Sojourner Truth Fred Hampton Library. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a black only library, y'all. So hit the Cash App, brothers and sisters. Hit the Cash App. The library is coming. Like, I don't know what Umar Johnson is doing, but yo, our black people need this library, brothers and sisters. We need the library, brothers and sisters. It's gonna be blacks only though.
Brother Tone from Nashville. Tell her why it was important for
And we collecting cereal money, rent money, mortgage money, gas and electric money, cereal money, grit money. We need the money, brothers and sisters. The Cash App.
you to come up and be with us today, brother. Gotta get done. Brother Tone drove up from Nashville, Tennessee. It's called dedication, and he's on the Loyal Donors Club. You understand? It's not a game. Okay, sign up for the Loyal Donors Club. Go to drumarjohnson.com. Click on bronze if you can do $50 a month. Click on silver if you can do $100 a month. And click on gold if you can do $250 a month. And click on platinum if you can do $500 a month. And click on diamond if you can do $1,000 a month.
Damn. Jesus Christ, $1,000 a month, bro. Shit. Hey, I told you, Umar Johnson don't want us to have no money, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, Umar Johnson wants you broke. Like, he don't want bills being paid. He don't want children being fed. Like, hit the Cash App. You know what I mean? $1,000 a month. And this is for black boys, y'all. Remember this. We doing this for black. This is not self-serve. The Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, Sojourner Truth Library is not for me, brothers and sisters. I don't even read books. Yo, I don't even read books. This is for our kids, man. Hit the Cash App, y'all. This is for our kids.
Brothers and sisters, we ain't about that talk. We about that work. Final architectural walkthroughs, brothers and sisters. Thank you to my donors. It's been 6 long years. It's King Kong Consciousness, Dr. Papa Boulevard, Ifatunde Avenue, your school, my school, our school. We getting it done, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, he don't do shit, Sean.
Y'all know the name, y'all know the game. Liberation is the game, Ifatunde is the name. We are inside of
Yo, it's a video of Umar Johnson. He went to like a black vendor and she had yellow watermelon. And the lady told him $7. He walked off on the lady, man. He ain't even pay her. Yo, Umar Johnson don't support black businesses. Yeah, I don't know if people knew that or not. Like for all the people that supported Joe, this nigga do not support black business. Yo, this nigga put paint on his face. Yo, Umar Johnson's out of control, y'all. Look at this nigga. He put paint on his. That nigga ain't paint nothing. That nigga went to the motherfucking room and slapped some paint all over his face, and came out and did a live. Told everybody hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the Zelle. You know.
Marcus Messiah Garvey Elementary School. If you're not a loyal donor, you cannot pay today. This is only for the Loyal Donors Club. Hit your Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit your Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. And here goes Sister Keita and Brother Manny. Late, but they here. Sister Keita, say what's up to the people.
Look at him.
Represent Philly by way of Carolina. Brother Manny, what you want to say to the people today?
Out here representing FDMG.
Damn, yo.
Some work done out here, you know.
Representing.
It's coming.
And,
no, it's not. It's not coming, yo. It's not. It's not coming. What the fuck? Hey, what the fuck, yo? This nigga, damn, yo. I know the people feel. I know the people like this fucking bitch. This bitch ass nigga had me drive from South Carolina to Delaware to paint a school that's not gonna open. You dirty motherfucker. Yo, fuck that, yo. Yo, Umar Johnson needs to be DP too. Fuck that. Him and Ceddy Nash. Them niggas need to be disciplined for this shit. So we don't never go through this again.
Get your donations in, family. Don't just do it once. Don't just do it once.
That's how I am too,
every week.
If you get away with this, it just lets you know who he really is. If he don't go to jail for this, it lets you know who he really is, man. He working with them people, man.
Every day. Donate every other week. Whatever you have to do, family. Because when we have the grand opening, if you haven't donated, you can't come. If you haven't donated, there's no need for you to be walking in my doors.
Dang.
FDMG. We working, we pushing.
So if that's the case, how you doing this for black boys, yo? Like, yo, if that's the case, if you're doing this for black boys, why do their parents have to donate? So you only doing this for black poor boys and parents who donate? That's crazy. I never heard that before. That's new.
We're a school for black boys. We don't care who don't like it. My message is only to my supporters. If you're not an FDMG Dr. Umar supporter, then I'm not talking to you. I want to make that clear. This is only for supporters, people who have been donating. It's been 6 years we've been raising funds. If you ain't donated in 6 years, I'm not talking to you, nor are you welcome on this campus, because all events will be donor only. All events will be donor only. The question I want you to ask yourself is, how much have you donated to the FDMG cause during these past 6 years of fundraising? How much have you donated? Peace and black power, beloved. We're working on that school, trying to get it ready for our boys. Yes, sir. So, brothers and sisters, I'm putting a call out for y'all to donate as much as y'all can donate. It's not a game right now. The #1 scholar, #1 book, #1 organization.
#1 scammer.
Frederick Douglass was 6'3", I'm 6'3".
I know kids said her child ready to graduate.
I'm so proud of this book, I can't stop looking at it. $50. Credit card, cash, or cash app.
Yeah, this nigga was selling a book on black parenting, and he ain't even a black parent, yo. It's charging $50. Like, god dang, you should have gave this shit away for free. If you knew you wasn't a black parent, Umar, you should have just gave the book away. Like, this book holds no value. Like, yo, seriously, though. If you think about it, right? Yo, what value is it reading a book on black parenting written by a guy that's not a black parent? You understand what I'm saying? That's like me doing a book on construction. I mean, I ain't never did construction day in my life. Roofing. Fucking bricklaying. You understand? Like if I was to write a book or bricklaying and sell it to y'all for $50 a watt, and you found out that I ain't never laid the brick, yo, how would y'all feel about that, man? For real though, real question. If I did a book, if I wrote a book on construction and I sold it for $50, and y'all find out that I ain't never did construction day in my life, I couldn't tell you the number one rule of construction. Yo, would y'all think I scammed y'all? Would I be considered a scammer in that sense? This man is selling a book on black parenting, and he ain't never been a black parent. His daughter just reached out to him. He goes today. I think, like I said, I think Umar Johnson moved past parenting. I don't think he's interested in it. I mean, I don't think he was ever interested in it. But at this point in time in his life, he is not trying to give her any hope of getting struggle streams. You know how you feel about struggle streams. You feel me? She ain't getting no struggle streams off him. Fuck that.
$50, credit card, cash, or cash app. $50, credit card, cash, or cash app. Brothers and sisters, I'm not ashamed, and I'm not going to dim my light so somebody else can feel comfortable. I'm not going to dim my light so somebody else can feel comfortable. I'm going to tell you the truth, and the truth is that I was sitting here through God.
Oh, shit. What the fuck out of here?
My God.
Yo, come on, yo, why do you always do this, yo? Yo, keep God. Yo, God don't belong in this, Umar. I don't think God co-signed this. I don't think God sent you. I don't know who. Maybe FBI, CIA, NASA. Yo, but yo, leave God alone. Yo, people, yo, stop using God's name in vain. I there's enough people praying to him. I mean, give him a break, yo. Don't do this, Umar. Keep God out of this, doctor.
Through the ancestors to finish the work of Marcus Garvey. I was
he fraud
here,
today.
God, through the ancestors to finish the
That's
work
his
of
name,
the
man. Doctor, he fraud today, man. And tomorrow. Yeah, man. We just fraud today. He gonna fraud tomorrow too. You feel me?
I was sent here by God through the ancestors to finish the work of Patrice Lumumba and Osajo Kwame Nkrumah and Amilcar Cabral.
Who the fuck is these people?
We in the building, bro. Like, the haters shit don't even matter. We here. We working, we painting, we building. We build for the boys, bro. Girls is coming. FDMG.
Boom. All my donors, I love you. All y'all who've been with me since we took the first donation in St. Louis.
Mind y'all, keep in mind, y'all, when you see them painters, yo, these people aren't getting paid. Umar Johnson gives nothing back. Like, yo, where's the cookout? Is the cookout, yo, it's September what, 6th? Ain't the cookout supposed to be in 3 days? Has Umar Johnson spoke about the 3rd annual FBG Academy cookout? I ain't heard him say nothing about it.
2014, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you. I just wanted to give y'all the
tough, right?
We up in here, and the lights is on, and the lights is on, and the lights is on. We up in here, and the lights is on. You understand me? Brothers and sisters, I would argue that we get approximately $125,000 a year in donations. So make sure you get on your cash.
Yeah, that nigga lied. Yo get way more than that. Yo said 125,000. Yo, that nigga financial say 400,000 one year, 700,000 another year, 300,000. This nigga is on this bitch line. And who the fuck? He having a cookout in the middle of the week. The 7th is on a Wednesday. Yeah, man, what about the kids? Oh, this. Oh, I forgot. Umar Johnson don't give a fuck about no kids. Yeah, man, the cookout ain't kid friendly, y'all. Yeah, man. The Umar Johnson, the 3rd annual E5 Tune Day cookout is not kid friendly. He's having it on Wednesday. No kids allowed. Bring your own bottle. That shit gonna be bring your own bottle. No kids allowed, man. Hey, Rick, you better not go. He gonna send you back. You know, Rick, you can't support none of his detractors. Yeah, I mean, they gonna stop you at the door. He probably looking at the lives. Like, you Rick? No, you can't come in. Fuck no, you watch Keep It G News. You're not a supporter, man. Even if you donate it. If you donate it and you watch Keep It G News, you are not a supporter of the E5 Tune Day movement. the FMG Academy School for Boys, you're not invited to any events on those premises. You can't even walk down the street.
Sign FDMG School. Get on your Cash App, $FDMG School. Your
Free.
PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. I want your
You
grits
might do some
money.
shit like that.
Black folks spending $11 million a year on grits. We need that grits money. Get on your Cash App right now.
Yo, we need the grit money too, y'all. Yeah, I mean, Umar Johnson is not the only one that need the grit money. We need the grit money too. Hit the Cash App.
FDMG School, $FDMG School. I'm sitting at the school. What do you mean the school at? This is the school. You understand this? I'm at the school. What kind of question is that? Okay, get on your Cash App, $FDMG School. Get on your PayPal, PayPal.me/FDMG Academy, PayPal.me/FDMG Academy.
If you were sexually abused in a juvenile detention center, this might be the most important message you hear all year. Because right now, victims are getting up to $580,000 or more in financial compensation without going public, needing police records, physical proof, or facing their abuser. In total, over $4 billion has been awarded to victims. And right now, legal teams are helping them heal safely and privately. Click below to see if you qualify. It's free, confidential, and anonymous in most states. So tap below now.
My son keep taking my goddamn charger. Has anybody hit the Cash App since I left? Has anybody hit the Cash App in the last 5 minutes? Don't forget, y'all, we need hourly Cash Apps. Oh, shit. I gotta switch my screen. Hold on. Hey, yo, but this is by far the funniest video. The funniest video of Umar Johnson is when he was on Lord Jamar. When he was sitting there talking to Lord Jamar. That is by far the funniest Umar Johnson interview that I've ever seen in my fucking life. He said, I'm not interested. He said, I'm not interested in people, brothers and sisters. I'm interested in donors. That nigga said, I'm not interested in people, brother. I'm interested in donors. You don't give a fuck about no people. People live and die. People die every day, y'all. We don't give a fuck about no people. We interested in Cash Apps. Yep. Ain't no nation like donation. Remember that, y'all. Don't never forget it. It'll save your life. Yeah, he said that. Yeah, you see that, Ricky? Hold on, I'm ready to go to it. Hell yeah, he said that shit, yo. I was dying laughing. I said, this nigga is crazy. You said, oh yeah, I forgot about the rec center, huh? Mo shit. Yo, don't forget, yo, we built rec centers. I forgot about the rec centers. So, yo, we building a library and we're building rec centers in every major city across America. All you got to do, y'all, is hit the Cash App. You know what I mean? Hit the Cash App and ask no questions. Don't ask me about no Rex program because I'm going to block you. If you hit the Cash App and you donate to the Keep It G News Rex program, you better not ask me nothing else about that shit ever again. I mean it. I fucking mean it. I swear, you better ask me about it. I'm going to block you. Anybody that asks about the Rec Center getting blocked.
So, what's up?
They made a boondocks.
Struggle is up, brother. Oppression is up.
If you don't want to be black, no problem. But can you please get the hell back? Last but not
that's
least,
Steph, boy. You still love that cocaine.
the Cash App for the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy.
Hey, yo. Hey, hold on. Listen to this nigga, yo. Hey, yo, look how animated he was. Just to come back with. And last but not least, remember, y'all, last but not the Cash App.
Oppression is up, brother.
If you don't want to be black, no problem. But can you please get the hell back? Last but not least,
Hit the Cash App for the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey account. Dr. Umar
Get the
Johnson.
fuck out of
You
here.
probably at this point see him as just
Hey, yeah,
a
this
meme. The
nigga
loud
crazy.
speeches, the dog shikis, the school that never opens, the fact that he keeps asking for money.
Quaker Grits is $20 million a year off black folks. Quaker Grits. Can I have your grit money for 1 year? Give me your grit money for 1 year, and I will build 10 schools across this country.
But what
Yo, give me your grit money for 1 year, and I'm building rec programs across this country, y'all. Yo, this nigga is crazy. Yo, but let me show you, Rick. I can't believe you see this. This is the funniest video ever. Hold on. When Lord Jamar called him out. Hold on. When I watched that shit yesterday. Umar still blaming that. And don't forget, y'all, it is our fault why the school ain't opening. Don't ever forget that. You know, Umar Johnson takes no accountability. Everything is somebody else's fault. And it is our fault that the FMG Academy for Boys will never open. Because we didn't donate enough, y'all. Oh, shit. I'm going to show y'all this. This is a good conversation. Shorty called him out for being a fraud.
Because I don't tell what my right hand is doing.
No, back them.
Hey, Shine, the whole Philly should have donated. If you ain't donate to FBG Academy, you ain't even from Philly. Yeah, I mean, like, if you can't be from Philly and ain't donate.
The only school psychologist in America that's teaching you how to do it, don't show up. Y'all feel me, family? Negroes kill me with this free shit. They pay for everything. They pay everything. The Jews are selling it, they buying it. Mexicans selling it, they buying it. Arabs selling it, they buying it. Chinese selling it, they buying it. Soon when it's time for black folks to do something. I ain't talking about no lecture. This is a training. This ain't no damn DVD made by white folks. This is a training. This ain't no Hotep debate. This is a training. I'm giving you expert, educational, legal, procedural training. We going through special ed, IEP, psych evals, due process, manifestation, parent rights, discipline, behavior modification.
Man, shut your bitch
Really
ass up.
reveal my location, but I'll say the
Now she called.
Give me a state. Give me a state.
Now look, now she a psychologist too, y'all. And she called Umar Johnson. She basically saying like, yo, you doing too much.
Give me a state.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There's black folks out there?
Yes, there is.
I'm sticking with you. I've been out there. I've been to Minneapolis a couple times. I spoke at the University of Minnesota Mankato campus.
Yeah.
For Black
Yeah,
History Month a couple years
Mankato.
ago.
My little sister used to, go there. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What's on your mind today, beautiful?
I don't, of course, agree with everything you say, but
that's all right.
Being a person who has practiced and also studied mental health, you're spot on. And I can't take that away from you at all.
I appreciate it.
Sometimes I may seem like a troll and everything. And
well, what's the name you be trolling under? What's the name? Let me see if it rings a bell. I probably won't know. What is it? Because I don't really follow too much.
The same name that I'm under right now, Allie the Sag.
I can't see it. After I tapped in, I can't see it.
Allie the Sag.
No.
Okay.
My memory's so bad.
Okay. No, but
what you be saying? What you be saying about me, Ali the Sag?
No,
what you be putting under the phone?
I do have, very much admiration for you. I admire what you're doing. Very inspiring. And like I said, me having, I have a master's degree in, health psychology. So it deals with every single thing as far as even health and diet, spirituality, and everything like that. but the whole school thing, and I don't want to get into it. I just think that.
Nah, get into it. It's okay, because there might be other people who have the same questions you have.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that.
Well, it's just like it's a fleeting event, and it's, you know, for example, you're
even though we have the school, it's still a fleeting event, huh?
Well, the thing is, my little sister actually went to an Afrocentric school, and we have these schools all
public, charter, or independent.
Of course, it was charter, but the thing is,
we not charter though.
I know.
It's garbage.
I know it's private, but at the same time, it's these young children have the learning. I would love, because I used to work at the special education needs school, and
special needs school.
Yes, yeah, much yes. And as a mental health, you know, practitioner and personal therapist, child therapist, you know, with these children, that's why I say I agree with a lot of what you are saying when it comes to the children, and I appreciate it.
Yo, look.
But the whole thing, it turns
And this
me
live,
away.
right? He admitted that he knew about the taxes. He admitted that he knew that he owed taxes. Listen to this shit.
When the whole, like, when I'm hearing about the taxes and the school and not being...
What about the... No, get specific with me. What about the taxes?
I don't know. I don't know.
So
I don't know.
So let me get this right. So you telling me, beautiful, that you don't have all the facts.
Now, mind y'all, this is a beautiful black queen right here. Brothers and sisters.
You won't support the project. Because you're listening to what other people have to say about it, who don't have no inner working knowledge of what's really going on.
Absolutely, because you haven't, besides that last interview that I heard,
the other day?
Yeah, exactly. And I watched.
Well,
We need to find her, yo.
Clarified it though.
Well, okay.
What question do you still have after that interview?
After that.
But let me say this first.
Okay, go ahead.
Before you answer.
Yeah.
Do you understand why Dr. Umar does not reveal all internal details regarding the FDMG campaign? Do you understand why I don't do that from a business standpoint as well as from a political standpoint? Let me start with that. Do you understand why someone opening a school that is considered as controversial as this, why I wouldn't share every detail with the general public?
I can understand that. Absolutely. I see your point in that. I would never illogically call you out on anything that you're doing logically. Absolutely not. Because that's not my stance, ever.
Gotcha.
Ever. You know.
Now, what question do you still have after the breakdown of the tax situation? And before you answer that, let me let everyone else know that I did a interview on Black Power Radio with the new Black Panthers a couple of days ago. And the Hashim and Zinga, shout out to him because that was a very powerful and supportive interview. Probably the most
But do you already talk about the taxes?
interview I've had about the school ever. And I had clarified the situation involving the school taxes.
Oh, here you go.
And just to summarize it in 3 points. Point number one, we have not made a payment on the city tax.
Look.
Because in order to enter...
This is 5 years ago, y'all. Look, 2019. He knew about the taxes years ago.
To an agreement with the city tax, they include all outstanding bills. And we didn't want that to happen because we can pay the utilities bill out front. But I was encouraged not to pay the utilities bill up front.
But it is.
Because we had 5 meters on our bill, but we only have 4 buildings. So the city of Wilmington needed to come out, which they did the day before yesterday. And we walked through with
they
the
was
city
scamming them.
to match up the building with the meter. And guess what we found out? That one of the meters were incorrectly labeled. Not only that, we
Umar
also
Johnson
found
scamming.
that one of the lines needs to be repaired, so I can't be charged for that right now until it is repaired. So in other words, we actually saved some money by being patient, because now they have to take those charges off the bill. And then once they take the charges off the bill, we're going to pay the utilities out flat, and then we can do the payment plan for the real estate taxes. You see, so that's the city. With the county, we just entered into a tax agreement plan with the county. So the taxes are no problem. The school ain't in no sheriff's sale. And also keep in mind.
School ain't in no sheriff's sale. It was recently. Yo, this video contradicts everything he said in them other videos. That man was fully aware of the whole situation involving the taxes in the school 5 years ago. Look at the date. 6 years ago, actually.
Your taxes do not become delinquent until they're still owed when the next tax season comes around. So they don't even start looking at you being delinquent until next July, when the next tax season comes out. So the school is in no tax trouble, county or city whatsoever. But the problem is so many of us get our information from YouTube. We listen to these random coons who have built platforms off of trying to assassinate the integrity of Dr. Umar. And rather than wait for my updates, we would rather listen to these idiots who are armed with nothing other than information they find on the internet that doesn't have any context to it or any historical perspective to it. So that's why I stopped doing regular updates, because there's so much negativity being put out on YouTube that I can't with it. And so I've resigned myself to the fact that when they see that school up and running, they will know the
She
truth.
ain't trying that shit.
And
She's a psychologist too.
And then I'll let you go.
So she know the game. She know he's using psychology to trick the masses. Because she know it.
My supporters are not influenced by the YouTube coonery. Like when I get my donations in the mail, they tell me, stop responding to the questions. You have answered every question. You have shown everything that needs to be shown. If they don't believe in you now, they're never going to. And if they believe in you now, they're not going to stop. So the elders were like, stop answering. These people aren't donating. If you're answering all these questions, if they're that suspicious, they're not going to donate anyway. So why waste your time? Focus your attention on getting your school up. And that's why I've really fallen back from that whole situation.
No, I definitely can understand that. And I appreciate your enthusiasm in opening a school, especially to the betterment of a lot of children who have had that diagnosis or that label put on them as far as, special education. Because I even had it in my family where I've had a diagnosis of, a sibling who had special education, and she doesn't have she didn't need that. And so misdiagnosed. Yeah, so she was excluded from being, socially in a place where she should have been into. So I appreciate that. And I definitely respect you for that, for actually acknowledging that exists and educating a lot of parents, because a lot of parents, they're so busy with work and they can't really comprehend what is really going on. I'm reading a lot of, children's, IEPs, and I'm like, why am I copying this person's IEP to another kid's IEP? That makes no sense. Yeah. So so there's a, I get really passionate about that, because I have had to, deal with that And I'm like, no, that makes no sense. And, so I really appreciate that. I'm very passionate about that. I'm just, okay, so I'll go away from that, from the 50 state tour. I'm like, how can one man do all of this stuff
Because you
within
can't.
1
It's
year?
impossible, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, she is very logical in her approach. That is a very good question. You going on all these tours. How the fuck you got time to open a school, bro? Ain't no fucking way. School was never going to open. It was always a ploy.
And still be, for yourself, mentally sound, because you have to have that personal mental clarity as well.
I agree.
And you're saying 50 state tour, all the while opening a school, and I just want to level set. I don't want to be derogatory, because there's no need to be. You're a very respectful gentleman, and that's where I want to keep it.
Some people told Harriet Tubman the same thing.
Oh, Lord. There you go.
They told.
There you go. Yo. Nigga, you wasn't there, nigga. You don't know what the fuck people told Harriet Tubman. This nigga said. Hey, yo. That man said some people told Harriet Tubman the same thing. You're gonna go through something that can't be verified. Like, we can't go back and ask Sister Harriet. You know what I mean? It's nobody we can go back in time. Yo, the people tell Harriet Tubman this wasn't a good idea, or she was doing too much. Yo, nigga crazy, yo. We can't verify those claims, Umar.
Douglas the same thing. They told Matt, so our history as a people has always been succeeding against the odds. The way I look at it is this. It's a matter of life or death. Because if they end up in that special ed to prison pipeline, there's no bringing them back most of the time.
Absolutely.
You follow?
Yeah.
So if I have to give up every moment of my life to free a black child, I got, because no one else is doing it. I'm not the only black school psychologist.
Yo, he did not answer the question. That nigga good at spinning. Yo, she asked you, how the fuck are you gonna do all these things at once? Nigga, that is a quick answer. Yeah, we don't need to hear about motherfucking Sister Harriet Tubman and you freeing black boys. Then she asked you that shit. Nigga, how the fuck you gonna do all that shit at once?
Of the few who don't work for the school system. So I have the freedom to tell the truth publicly. Most of my colleagues work for school systems, so they don't have the freedom to tell the truth publicly. So I have to build the school. I have to build the NIBPA. I got to do the tour because there's no one else. If there was another one doing it, then I could say, hey,
all right, come on, at least shine it on, y'all.
You know what I mean? But there's not. So me being the lone conscious school psychologist in the country without no one else to really stand by me and say, come on, Doc, we're going to do it together, it falls to me to do it because I've seen the consequences. I've seen what happens when black boys and girls end up on that medicine.
Right, hit the cash app. Right with your shorty.
They end up in prison. So I got to do everything that I can. And it does get tiring at times because of the criticism or the lack of appreciation. But the work itself never tires me, So when I do them trainings, I feel so good because I know they're leaving this with information they didn't have that they're going to be able to put into effect right now to save their children. And that's my payment, the victories that each individual
he never answered the question, y'all.
From implementing that information. I do it because there's no plan B.
And
yo, the nigga never answered the question. Did y'all notice that? He just went on a 3-minute rant and never answered the question. Yo, the question was, how are you going to do all these things? Nigga never answered it. Good vibes, what the hell? You should be ashamed of yourself, good vibes.
Died today. Where is that and all of us can be replaced. Don't get me wrong. We can all be replaced. But if I died today, how long would it take for another black school psychologist to say, I'm going to fill the void that Dr. Umar left. I'm going to
another scammer
to escort these parents through the school to prison pipeline. I'm going to be the one to let them know that the learning disability is a joke and ADHD is a fraud. Where is that person? There's so much money to be made in psychology.
Absolutely.
Don't know if you'll get another
I think that's probably where Wack got that shit from.
I could become a millionaire in a year. A lot of you not. That's how much money is in mental. I could become a millionaire in a year with my credentials if I would just fall back and misdiagnose kids for a living.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they'll pay you $10,000 a eval. $10,000 for one. That's how much money they're making hustling our children. So I got to do it.
So he's like, fuck it, I'm going to hustle
I
too.
will
They hustle
give you
children, I'm going to
this.
hustle the adults.
My own vantage point of it. I would say, but this is just my advice. You don't have to take it, but just my advice. I would say fall back on the school for a minute.
She's smart. Yo, she is a woman that can, yo, you see how she did that? She just did all that bullshit and got right back on topic. You feel me? She just did all that bullshit and got right back on topic. She knows he didn't answer her question.
And I know you don't want to hear it. I know you don't want to hear it.
I'm saying
I'm
that.
down here at the school right now.
But let me tell you something.
I looked a lot different. I started my degree in 1986, and 30 years later.
Teach young people in the field of psychology, because your one school is only going to help people in Delaware. When you teach people, you're helping people all around the globe to do exactly what your passion is, what you are trying to do. And guess what? Instead of one school, we got 50. One school,
well, that's the goal.
We got 100.
After we do the first one, we want to replicate it.
No, but you have to start teaching now.
We'll go over it.
You have to start teaching now, because there's a lot of people in psychology who are going to finish their degree without a job and without credentials and without nowhere to go. So if you start pouring your information into these young millennials who are ready to fight that fight, you are going to spread it out like wildfires.
She on his ass.
And that's just
she on your ass. And everything she's saying is logically the fucking truth. Everything she said is the truth, man. That nigga Umar like, shit, I should have never picked up him live. He probably never talked to her again. I'm telling you. Umar Johnson, she probably got blocked after this. After this live, Umar Johnson party. I guarantee you. She probably, goddamn, I see Umar in a minute. She probably looked him up on Instagram. Couldn't find him. They sent him to his fan page. I guarantee she blocked.
The advice that I would to you, hold on, because we have tons of Afrocentric schools, Pan-African. I told you.
But now we don't have, I agree with you, but we don't have a single school like the one we about to make.
I get you, but you want to make one. Let's make 1,000.
No. We're going to start with one.
Okay.
But we want to replicate FDMG across the planet. I've been given acres of land in Ghana, West Africa.
Yeah.
We're going to put an FDMG there. We want to put them everywhere.
Yeah.
And then we also want to build a virtual school platform. So if your son in Minnesota cannot attend school wherever the campuses are, because we'll end up with more than just Delaware, he can still be a student at the school virtually, where he can tie into the platform during class.
Yo, this nigga is lying.
So when his classmates show up at 8 o'clock, he taps in at 8 o'clock, and they can see him, and he can see them, and the teacher can see them all. So he's right there in the class without physically being in the class. So we will have a virtual school platform to go along with it.
And they got no website.
And that's excellent. But again, I challenge you.
Hey,
Start
hey, yo.
teaching some of these young
Hey, Chris,
millennials.
Umar don't send no money back. Umar don't give back. He don't send no money back. All donations are final. And you better not ask some shit about that school or you going to the block party.
I agree. I agree.
To start this mission, that's going to be bigger than what's taking place now. Start.
I got a question. You should consider hosting the NIBPA 50 state tour for Minnesota.
Yo, he changed the subject.
Because I haven't heard from anybody from Minnesota yet. All you have to do is find a place that can seat 150 parents with tables and chairs. A church, because Minnesota needs that because y'all don't
Yo,
get
she
a
not
lot
buying that shit.
of consciousness out there.
We do, but it's kept in confined areas.
Nigga good,
because we're
yo.
a very liberal state, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I've said some
That nigga like,
disparaging.
shit, I can't get her motherfucking ass. I done tried to change the subject 3 times. She keep bringing that shit back. Yo, man, and they get to rub his face like, God damn it. She just as good as me. I mean, bro, you can't practice psychology or a psychologist, Umar. She ordered that shit, boy.
Things about you, and I will take accountability for that.
What's the worst? You must have really been going in on
I have.
Yeah, for real. Right, power structure system.
I will never lie on myself. And the thing is, I couldn't connect with you unless I expose that about me. I thought you'd probably know some of the things that I've said.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why is it so easy
Change
for
the subject.
some of us
Change the subject again.
to attack and criticize a campaign that is so necessary, so important, and so critical to the success of our community? As someone who has been on the other side of the Dr. Umar fence, an attacker, tell me about how were you able to attack me so easily, knowing how hard I work to do it? How?
Yeah.
Thank you for that question, because I was, when I was mental health, practitioner and everything, and also a lead mental health practitioner, I would watch your videos every single time you came up. And the biggest thing that I had an issue with, to where it struck me as was when you and I know you don't want to go through this, and I don't want you to, but Sarah Ceddy, and it was just,
that 3 years ago.
To me,
3 years ago.
To me,
that was 2016. We going into 2020.
But listen.
Here's how I cut my insurance bill in half from $170
Yeah, she
to
was
just
on his ass,
$85 a month. I've been using the same car.
They probably can't wait to get
And I
off.
only did one video.
But that video was really harsh. And it's just if he feels that way about this man, what would he even feel about me? And then I started to get into some of the videos that were critical of you and learning more about that. And I'm really glad we're having this conversation. I really am, because this conversation is very much needed, because this is one of the reasons why I was just whoa, hold on. Am I gonna be attacked as well? And I know you're not gonna attack me, but the thing is, I went on the defensive, about that, because me and Sarah probably look like we can be brother and sisters or something like that,
But I didn't have an issue with skin tone. I don't do light skin supremacy or dark skin supremacy. We all family. So that was not my issue. My beef had nothing to do with his complexion.
But you said he looked
my
like an
family is
albino.
lighter than him.
You said he looked like an albino, and his skin tone is the same as mine.
Oh my God. So something like that stated at the height of a response to criticism that I received, you generalize that to yourself?
Well, because I'm just like, whoa, is it?
But I was talking to one person. I was not making a general statement, nor did I imply that I was rejecting light-skinned Africans. I've never, ever.
He has the same.
I'm a Pan-Africanist. How?
You said that he looks like an albino. He has the same skin complexion as me. I may even be a little bit lighter than him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, but why did you generalize it? Like, why did it have to be an attack on every light-skinned person? A comment I'm making to him. We were at each other. You follow what I'm saying?
Because, for example, if we fell out, I'm like, oh, you're probably going to say the same thing about me.
So let me ask you this. I fell out with other people who are light-skinned. And I've made no such comment. So why? So all of the work I've done is thrown out. You follow what I'm saying?
I would never discount do ever. So because I'm a very fair and logical person, I would never discount any work that you do.
I will.
I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate the work that you do.
Still got to, because I will. Yeah, once you get determined to be flawed, I don't give a fuck what you did. It's like being in the streets and turning rat. Like once you get that tag, all that shit you did don't even count. Man. So she don't gotta do it. I do it for her.
Children that have special needs and some that are labeled as special needs when they really don't have special needs. So I have a hard passion for that.
He can't do nothing.
My only biggest thing is with the school and understanding that with the school,
trying to sway. Hey, hold up, yo. He been trying to sway this conversation away from the school, yo, for like at least now. At least if not for maybe 10 minutes. Away from the school. She keep bringing that.
No, what you need is like a board of trustees.
Well, you have to have a board if you're operating a corporation, and FDMG is a corporation. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So you're required by law to have it. But here's my issue, going back to a comment I made earlier. It amazes me, not you per se, but it amazes me how so many in the community expect me to tell them every single
he did it again.
Like I'm supposed to go on YouTube.
He still ain't got no board.
Every day. And give a full reporting of anything done for the school every day. You understand? Yeah. And I'm giving this to people who don't give a damn about black children, the mission, why would I do that? And if they didn't hear it, it automatically don't exist. You follow what I'm saying?
He still don't got a board, y'all. This was 6 years ago. He ain't got a teacher.
To be honest with you, I considered not showing the school at all or the location because I knew that would become a new focus of attack.
Right.
See, most of my detractors, they're not interested in the school. They want to see me fail. They don't give a damn about black kids or none of that. They just want to see me fail. So I wasn't going to show.
Yo, that is a lie, yo. He keep pushing that lie. I think most people wanted to see this shit happen. Now, of course, he got haters. There's haters everywhere. But to say most people, I don't think most of them, yo. I think most people wanted to see this happen, Umar.
But I said you have to show it. Not for the detractors. I could give a damn. For my supporters. My supporters needed that positive reinforcement to continue to stand strong, because although most of them have been resolute since day one, some of them probably began to drink some of the YouTube Kool-Aid. And because some of my supporters began to drink some of the YouTube Kool-Aid, I said, you got to show them the school. That's why I did the video. That's why I did the tour. It was for my supporters, not for the general public, not for the detractors, because as I've always said, my message is only to supporters and donors, not to anyone else. Because if you haven't donated after 5 years, you ain't going to. You follow? So I'm dealing with a specific group of people. But the haters give off this idea that I'm obligated to tell every black person what I'm doing. Not at all. I totally disagree with that. I'm only accountable to those who support the agenda.
I can understand that. I can understand that because I don't tell what my right hand is doing to understand that, and I respect that. One of the things I wanted to also kind of understand, you said that like you're dealing with a lot of sabotage. One of the things you said was that you're.
And just to give you a couple of real quick.
There you go.
They contacted the Attorney General of Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
They contacted the governor's office. They contacted the Secretary of Education. They contacted the councilwoman where the school is.
Mm-hmm.
They also contacted L&I. If you remember, I had a cleanup day in the summertime.
Yeah.
Well, where we took all the furniture and we cleaned it up to make it ready for the contractors.
Yeah.
They called the city and said that I had unlicensed people working on the school. L&I came out and they almost shut down the cleanup day. All we doing is just cleaning up. And these
because you ain't paying these niggas, bro.
who don't live nowhere.
It ain't that they nobody's getting paid. This is like slavery. It's like Umar Johnson is forcing people back into slavery. I mean, but it's not mandatory. I mean, it's optional, but it's still slavery. It's still forced labor. Ain't nobody getting paid for that shit.
Near Delaware called the city and they came out, okay, and they had to do a
walkthrough
to make sure I wasn't lying about the fact that this was a cleanup day and that I didn't have brothers and sisters who are unlicensed. Because before you do any work, you got to go downtown and pull the permit. Before you do any electric, any carpentry. So there was none of that. But these niggas called the white folks and told them that's what I was doing. So, but I'm going to tell you what bothers me the most. That so many of us
he cut it off.
Will continue to watch videos by people who are making fun of something so critically important as this school. Like none of those videos should ever be watched out of pure principle for caring for our kids. They should have 0 views.
Damn.
But yet our people still continue to support that nonsense, which makes me question how serious are we really?
Back on the people, it's the people fault.
I definitely understand that and everything, and I'm definitely gonna ignore your chat because some of them are saying things that they're not very privy to, but we'll leave that at that. But one of the things I wanted to ask you about was in regards to, you said that there was a white attorney that sabotaged you. And I kind of want...
I believe he did it on purpose because I have a hard time believing...
Yo, he'll want her to talk,
that
yo.
a white attorney...
He about done with her. He don't want her to say anybody. Yo, as soon as she start talking, he cut her straight off. That boy good at what he do, man.
Does real estate law for a living? Could forget. You follow me? You know I'm a first-time purchaser of a commercial. How could you forget? And he didn't claim to forget. He just never answered.
Yeah, she got black.
I believe he did it on purpose. But to give him the benefit of the doubt, how could you forget to tell someone? How do you forget to tell them?
Oh, there you go.
That was a call. How do you forget to tell someone purchasing a commercial property?
That was a fade. Get off the line, Umar. She's exposing you.
2 weeks or 3 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks.
It's called. It said, Umar, in that live immediately, she is exposing the scam. Get off the live, Umar.
Out for a tax exemption 2 weeks after purchase date to file for a tax exemption. How do you not tell me that at the closing? How do you not send that in an email? Like, I was so angry when I contacted the city and the county. They said you had 2 weeks to file for this. How was I supposed to know that?
Well, they calling it again. Umar, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
And like,
I'll let you. Oh, I don't know. Okay. My question would have been.
Nah, that was somebody calling. Whenever they call, it freezes for a second.
Yeah, I had a call too. But my question would have been is why not an African American or African?
Couldn't find one. No, I reached some.
Okay.
My original attorney was black. The original closing attorney was black.
Okay.
But then he told me he wasn't able to complete it because he had too much other stuff going on, and he didn't want to do a disservice for me. It was a black male.
That's a fucking lie.
It was a black male. He referred me
That
to
nigga
the white
lying.
guy.
Oh, okay.
He started me in the process, but it appeared to be more cumbersome than he thought it would be. You know, and he had other things on his table, and he just called me one day and said, you know, I don't want to do this.
That probably was his lawyer, bro.
Projects that I need to give you someone who knows this and knows it.
Look, he keep calling. Umar, wrap
I
it
don't
up.
think he was as expert
Wrap it up.
as the white guy he referred me to. But what he said was he wasn't able to finish it. He had some other stuff going on. I don't know what that was. Some other things that were more important at the time than helping me close with the school. And so he recommended me to the white guy.
Right.
Okay. I mean that's
easy
fair.
with that shit,
That's
Sean.
fair. At least you know.
But you see how you made the assumption that I went straight to a white guy? You see that?
Absolutely, because I mean, you didn't explain all of that, right? And you don't have to, but that's what people are going to do, right?
Yep. If you don't explain things, it leaves room for assumption. That's a fact. I done said that shit a million times.
Every single thing with the school, I would have no time to sleep or. This is a commercial property. I shouldn't have to do that because it's not that important. What's most important is that we get the legal stuff. Important is that we get the closing done, black or white. Actually, I started with a black attorney for the closing.
And that's important to know, right? Like for your people and for like the people who you are trying to reach. Absolutely. So I can absolutely understand that. And then another thing I kind of forgot, but
I bet you did all that talking. He did.
What are
that's the goal?
Your,
see, the goal. See, yo, niggas be. He know what he doing. The goal is, yo, and you keep talking. Eventually, she's gonna forget. I just gotta keep this shit going. She gonna forget what she really wanted to ask. She probably got off the live like, bitch, I forgot my main point. I do wonder what she think now, Shawnee.
Like as far as with the 50 state tour, what's coming with that? Like what can we expect?
That's a big question. The train.
This nigga ready lie. Do y'all want to hear about the 50 state tour? This shit probably never happened, but we can listen to it anyway.
It's going to be from 8 in the morning to 8 at night, 12 hours. Usually when we do the NIBPA training, we've done the trainings before.
Yeah, that's what's up.
The first one when we started the organization was in Maryland, 2016.
Okay.
Then we went to Houston, San Diego, Detroit, and Denver. We've done about 5.
Yeah, his lawyer keep calling, y'all. They want this live ended. All right, I'll let it play.
And so
the lawyer keep calling, man.
Now, if I want to get to as many states as possible, I won't be able to do a full weekend because the training is 2 days. It's normally 2 days.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be possible. So I'm going to squeeze as much as I can into 1 day.
Okay.
But you will have this much paperwork. Your paperwork will be like the size of a Bible.
Dang.
We have to go through the eval, the IE. I mean, it's very detailed. I mean, it's mastery.
Yeah.
The eval, the IEP, the behavior.
Yo, she don't believe none of that shit,
notice
y'all.
of educational placement, the manifestation, the FBA, the different federal laws, the different special ed laws. I mean, it is a very intense, in-depth training, equivalent to what an educational attorney would do. That would probably cost you $1,000.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Because I've collected all the data through the years of working and laws and just everything you need to know. So when you walk out of there, you're pretty much, you have to study the stuff because you can't remember it in one day.
Yeah.
But if you master the information you get in that training, you would be a master parent advocate. Like you would be able to work with, you would be able to help almost any, you would know more than the average parent advocate, principal, school psychologist, or educational lawyer knows. You would know more than that.
Absolutely.
In fact, I've done a lot of consult work with educational attorneys. The attorneys would call me, white attorneys, educate and ask me, what do you think about this case? How would you approach this case? If you were the attorney, what would be the most important
There you go, getting off topic
case
again.
that you would bring forth in the due process?
There you go.
I've had attorneys come to me, white ones, educational experts, and ask me to basically create the framework for their attack. And I want to give all this to our parents because I can't be everywhere all the time.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I have to make sure y'all have the information and then y'all can turn around and teach each other.
And then, so my question would be, why not, do you think?
No, somebody's burning his phone up to end this live. I'm telling you, yo, they tell his ass to end the live, man.
Did you hear me?
Say that one more time. Why not repeat that?
Why not concentrate on one project at a time? Because you have a lot of projects going on, so something is going to falter.
I don't agree that something has to falter.
Shit.
I think the school
Shit,
and
nigga.
the 50 state tour go hand in hand because they're two parts. The school is the institution.
Yeah.
The NIBPA is the
Yo,
organization.
Umar Johnson thought he moved past that conversation. This was the conversation she been trying to have for the last 30 minutes. He keep diverting it away from it, and she keep bringing that shit back. Like, yo, stay on topic, bro. She's not falling for the rhetoric. What he's doing is trying to talk her to sleep, but she's not falling for that shit.
Okay.
The school
He says the dope is calling.
proactive. We're going to prevent. The organization is reactive. We're going to intervene. I think you need them both. You need the institution to show how we should be educating our children.
Yeah.
But you also need the organization to save as many children who have already been caught.
Yeah, definitely Jedi mind trick.
I don't think that I could do one without the other. What is this truck doing?
Well, it's not.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
not one without the other. It's more so concentrating your attention and focus on one at a time. Because, for example, like with the state tour, you could be traveling and going to a lot of Afrocentric, Pan-African schools and you know, kind of envisioning how it will be at the school that you are going to be building and letting your donors know, like, this is going to take some more time. You know, we're still kind of, I don't know if it's in the infant phase or if it's in the toddler phase or if it, you know, what phase it's in, you know, and gaining so much information and knowledge from them as to how to run it. I feel like you're doing it all by yourself and you need a lot more professional help.
That is a trigger word. When you get to talk about professional help and by yourself, that is a trigger for Umar. There's not how a lot of people talk about triggers. This is a trigger, y'all. He don't like that shit. He fucking ready to explode on it now. Help. I need no motherfucking help. He might call out a name. You never know. Umar, he get tricky with it. You get to talk about resources or help or other people. That is a trigger for Umar Johnson.
Well, on the school side, you got to remember, I've been in education my whole life. So most of my friends are educators, psychologists, principals. I have more help than I would need for 100 lifetimes. But again, because YouTube don't know who they are, they can't possibly exist. You see? On the other side, on the NIBPA side, that's the purpose of this training. To train other advocates to take my place.
Oh my God.
That is what?
I'm done. Yo, this nigga, get the fuck out of here, Umar. Don't be ready to go to the other video where he went off for Lord Jamar. That nigga crazy. Umar Johnson, Lord Jamar. What images? What the fuck? That nigga just sat there and lied. Tell me he training up. Yo, why my internet moving so fucking slow? He training motherfuckers to take his place. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Lying ass. Hey, Rick, listen to it right here, yo. He said, I'm not interested in donuts. I mean, I'm not interested in people, brother. I'm interested in donuts. I'm gonna go to like the 15-minute mark. Yo kept calling it hey Ricky, you don't tell Umar about your peoples that own them schools. He ain't trying to hear that shit either. Lord Jamar tried that. He kept calling it. Lord Jamar's stepfather owned schools. Charlemagne kept calling his brother.
From that time.
Oh Lord. My internet moving slow for some reason.
Pay taxes, upkeep, things of that nature. That's what we're doing with the extra money. I said, mail in your checks of money. Ask the Europeans and the Jews and the Chinese and the Arabs, they don't have to ask how long it's going to take them to get that Negro money. We give it freely. But when one of our own steps up with the track record, the experience, the credentials, and the resume to do something like build a school to save black boys with the hell that black boys are catching in this country, we don't support him because, number one, we don't want him to get the credit. Number two, we don't want the responsibility of doing for self. And number three, you understand, we want to find an excuse to keep on depending on white folks. So that's really the answer to that. But I want to answer your other piece. You said, what you do with the leftover money? When you open up the interview tonight, I dropped the donation information. I said, get on your Cash App, $FDMG School. I said, get on your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. I said, mail in your checks or money orders. P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware, 19809.
Definitely online too much.
I also said, if you remember, I said we are running short on the repair money. We don't have it all. We have most of it, but we don't have it all to cover the repairs of the Garvey building. So to me, it is a very common sense question. Something that I don't even think needs to be asked. When somebody say, what are you doing with the leftover money? We're paying for security so people don't vandalize the property like they've already done. You understand? We have to pay for repairs. We have to pay taxes, upkeep, things of that nature. That's what we're doing with the extra money. The electric system has to be repaired. The plumbing system has to be repaired. We just paid for the roofs to be repaired. The carpentry has to be redone. You understand? We have to do the fire alarm system, the sprinkler system.
Jones,
we pay for the building permits. There's a lot of expense. We have to pay for the grass to be cut. That's not cheap. We have to pay for the grounds to be monitored. There's a lot of cost that goes into maintaining 2 schools, not 1, 2. And for me, I'm happy because we were only looking to get 1 school, brother and sister. We ended up with 2. And to all those coons and trolls who say the buildings are trash, do you realize the 4 buildings we got are state-of-the-art modern schools? They are not old schools like the ones we went to. They are modern. That campus was renovated at a cost of $13 million in 2011, 9 years ago. And the only reason why we have to renovate is because the building was not secured by the previous owner, which allowed people to get in and do what? Strip the electric system.
I was about to say, steal the copper.
System, strip the HVAC system. Whenever you and Rod Dig are ready, only you two and your other brother, Godfrey, y'all can drive on down and I will give you a tour. And when you walk through them schools, you tell me if those buildings is trash. First of all, the buildings are in excellent shape. Excellent shape. We just got an offer for one of the buildings over more than $1 million. That sound like trash to you?
Okay, here's where I share a little story.
Nah, look, he gonna get pissed off
So
about this.
it just so happens that my wife's family has a lot of educators in it. Her sister is a principal of a school right now. Her mother was a teacher, and her father was and is a principal, who actually ended up making his own school in East New York, Brooklyn. It's called the Trey Whitfield School. You can look it up. So he's been doing this since like 1983. And how he started was, he started small. He started with 3 portable trailers that were behind like a church. Nobody was doing anything with them. And he went to the church,
Yeah,
because
he
he
mad
was
as
a principal
shit.
like you. And he said, I guess he got the same inspiration to start his own thing. So he talked to the people at the church. He ended up negotiating some sort of rent where he had to pay $500 a month per trailer. And he had like 280 kids. Now, he didn't have a lot of money. He didn't have a lot of donations and stuff like that. So
Yo,
what
listen
did
to
he
how
do?
Umar Johnson mischaracterized Lord Jamal's stepfather. Yo, he called him his brother. Lord Jamal corrected him, and he called him his brother again, right? Like I don't even want to hear about your brother's school. Yo, this nigga crazy. What's up, G?
He said like a lot of schools and stuff, they would just throw out old desks and books and stuff like that. He'd go around to different schools and get desks. He'd go to the Board of Education and they'd give him stuff that they were getting rid of, you know what I mean? That they didn't want, books, whatever, all kind of different supplies. So he was using his resources. He did this till about the year 2000. Where he then sees like a 4-story big ass building, something pretty comparable to what you're talking about. Actually, it might be bigger than, it might be like those buildings combined, the ones that you bought. But this is in Brooklyn, in East New York, like right off Atlantic Avenue. So anyway, he gets to this building. He said he didn't have $1 for the building, but he goes to the man. He's like, "Yo, I want to get this building for a school," and the guy's like. Yeah, well, he tells him whatever, I don't know, whatever the price was. And he's like, "Listen, I ain't got no money. But what I do have is I got a friend who's, he's like the president of a bank or something like that. And he'll give me a loan, to renovate the place and all that. And if I miss whatever, any payments or something like that, then y'all will just have a free building renovated. You can take the building back and you'll get the shit renovated for free." So he ended up getting in there, and that was in the year 2000. In the year 2020, and this school now has gone on. It's a black school. They don't take government grants or nothing like that. He does fundraisers and all this. He knows some people in the sports industry and all. Because he used to play football back in the days.
What's the name of the school?
It's called the Trey Whitfield School. Now. I talked to him. He's willing to sit down with you and give you any tips or anything like that of how he did it. You know what I mean, and how he continues to do it. Because this man, and he's been on CNBC, all kind of other stuff like that. But the thing is, he doesn't even have the type of notoriety that you have. You know what I mean? And this man was able to make it happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like this man was able to just put his thing, into fruition, use his resources. So maybe we're feeling like, money is the answer for everything. But sometimes it's our resources. How about, could you donate your time or something to to help instead of the money to fix something. How about y'all come in and donate your time to help build up the school or something like that? You see, it's not always about money. It's about the people that you know. It's about a lot of different things.
So that's the trigger, y'all.
You know, for $700,000, I feel like maybe we could have got a piece of land and just built from the ground up, and it could have been turned out cheaper. I don't know. We have to look into a lot of things, and this is a big undertaking that I feel like, you know, you might need some help with, brother. What do you think?
A couple things. I want to deal with your assumption that I might need some help.
Okay.
Most of my friends are educators. Most of my elders are educators and psychologists. That is my field. So it's kind of interesting when someone who's an expert in something, and I'm not speaking to you, I'm speaking to the detractors who say I can help him with that. This is
no, I think they're talking about the real estate part of it. Not you're an educator, but not a real estate guy.
We already have the real estate, so that's not even an issue. No.
Right, but did we choose real estate? Did we take the money and do the best fiduciary thing with the money?
Brother, I just told you that the schools that we got was a $13 million project 9 years ago in excellent shape. We got a steal for that campus. It was a steal. It was the best thing I could have possibly got. I have no regrets.
Okay.
See, that's when we start feeding into the lies. That's why you got to come see the school, my brother.
Absolutely.
And see it for yourself, because you have people telling you that the school ain't in good shape. The school is in excellent shape, which is why we're getting offers for it now. It's in excellent shape, brother. The classrooms don't even have to be touched. We just have to fix the electrical system, the HVAC system, and the plumbing system. So I don't need help with the real estate. We were blessed with that campus. You understand? And as far as your brother's school, I support him. I'm glad
your brother.
I just looked at the website.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to that brother.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm doing ain't that. I want to be absolutely clear. The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy will be America's first school based off the principles of Pan-African nationalism and international economics. That's not what I'm doing, brother. I have a totally different concept from him. You understand? So if
the concept could be different, but the implementation of how it's put.
I don't need his help implementing, brother, because I'm a certified school psychologist and a certified school principal who's experienced. He got a whole cadre of educators. So y'all keep making these things. He needs to talk. No, I don't. Y'all don't know who I got. I got everything.
Why is somebody, you have all these credentials, then why is this man who we don't know was able to put his school together in a few months and it's taking you 6 years, brother?
6 years is nothing for a school. I can show you 10 charter schools where the money is coming from the state and it took them almost a decade to get open, brother. You don't open up a school in a year or two. I don't know your brother's story, and I don't care to know it. I don't care to know it.
Why not, though? If it could be helpful to you, why wouldn't you care to know if it could be helpful to you?
Brother, I have friends who own schools. Do you understand that? I have friends who own schools.
That nigga lying.
So if I need to talk to someone who owns a school, I already got that.
I want to talk to his friends that own school.
The only thing missing from my equation is enough funds to complete the task. That's it. That's it. The school is not open yet because I don't have enough funds to do it that way. I'm not going to no bank.
Maybe we need fundraising, different fundraising methods. Maybe the people that we go to.
We have that in place, but what I want you to understand, it takes time to build institutions. I ain't got no problem with where we are. I'm loving where we at. We got our plans done by the engineer. We got our electrician chosen. I'm meeting with my HVAC this weekend. I got my plumber on standby. Roofer did his job. Carpenter lined up. We doing what we need to do on the time frame we doing it in. I don't need no help outside of the team I got, which is filled with experts from the East Coast to the West Coast, brother.
Okay, brother. I mean, you know, these are definitely the answers that people want to know. They want to.
I'm not interested in people. I'm interested in donors, brother.
Yeah, but in order for you to get donors, though, you're gonna have to satisfy these. Yes, brother. And how are you gonna get donors if you don't satisfy? If I
disagree with you,
listen. If I'm considering to be a donor, but I have certain questions that I want answered. I feel like
Can I
that's
tell you why
legitimate.
that's bullshit? Can
Why?
I tell you why that's bullshit?
Why?
Can I?
Go ahead, please.
Respectfully?
Respectfully.
You've been raising money for 6.5 years, brother. If you ain't doing out by now, you ain't donating.
Everything.
Your question don't matter.
See, no. But
Yes,
hold
yes,
up.
yes.
No. You can't assume that in the 6 years everybody knows what you're doing.
Wait, hang on. Let me interject here.
If you ain't donate by now, you ain't gonna donate, and that's all right with me.
But what if they didn't know about it? What if they're just finding out about it?
Hang on. Let me interject to both of you guys' points. To you, brother Umar, I think what for a lot of people that may
Umar's want the
be
money, brothers and
naysayers or detractors.
I don't care about the naysayers.
But listen, hang on. I don't want you to focus on them. But imagine someone who may just be getting acclimated to your situation. Somebody could just be finding out, or maybe when they hear about you, they see the propaganda, they see the negative stuff, but they love the idea. They're in love with the, with the philosophy. So then when they go to research you to try to get more information, they're seeing, they're not getting the answers they feel like they, to the questions that they want to ask, but they may possibly want to donate, or I'm not referring to the people that's just like, oh, what's he doing? I'm not referring to those people. I'm referring to people that are legitimately believing in your cause, but may possibly,
I agree with you, Queen. But to that, I'll say this quickly.
Hit the cash.
I'm the most accessible black scholar in the world. My cell number is public. My email is public. And guess what? I do get emails from people. Doc, I just learned about you. Boom, boom, boom. Tell me about the school. We just started a loyal donors campaign the other day. And any of your viewers who are interested in signing up, please do. The Loyal Donors Club.
He fraud
It's for
2
brothers
days,
and
man.
sisters who want to consistently donate $50 a month for bronze,
Yeah,
$100
that's
a month.
brothers and sisters. He just want the money, brothers and sisters. Yeah, man. That nigga don't want no help. I told y'all, if Lord Jamar said that to Umar face, like if they was like in the same studio, that shit would have got physical. Yo, the worst thing you can do is offer Umar Johnson assistance that he ain't asked for. Fuck no. Now, but the crazy thing about it is he asks for free help all the time. But the minute you offer free help, man, that shit liable to end in gun firing. You heard me? Don't forget Umar Johnson be strapped to. He ain't with the shit. I mean, he put that bitch on you, man. That's the wrong question.
For silver, $250 a month for platinum, and $1,000 a month for diamond. We just started that 4 hours ago. Anybody who wants those links, text my cell number, please. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. They will also be put in a WhatsApp group where they will get all the updates that they want. For those who can't afford to make a consistent donation, they can go to the Cash App, $FDMG School,
Hit the
or
Cash App, y'all.
FDMG Academy, or mail in the check or money order. They can text me for the address. It's also on the website. Here's what I would say to that, Sister Rob. They do reach out to me.
He is in a way.
And they do ask me questions, and I answer the questions. Here's what I'm saying. A lot of the questions that are being posed, right? And I understand where Brother Jamar coming from, because he's just being the vessel to bring it to me. I get it. Okay, I understand that. So we on the square together. But those are coming from haters. You got to understand something. I'm probably the most influential and accomplished black school psychologist in American history. Not probably, I am.
That's what's up,
If
Rick.
you've got a child in special ed, they've been ADHD, conduct disorder, I'm the person you came to. I've been doing this work for over 20 years. My name is etched in stone. There is no such thing as I just woke up and heard about you. You're going to get some people like that, but most of our people know who I am because I help them save their kids or their children went to my school. I didn't just wake up yesterday. People know who I am.
I
got
don't
the
know.
books, I got the articles, I got the
Hey,
record
Shawnee, is this
reports.
true?
Absolutely.
You understand? So,
Hey, Shawnee, is this true? Do kids in Philadelphia know who Umar E5 Tunde is? Because I haven't seen any of them come out and vouch. Like, yeah, but he used to, he helped me get through my IEP when I was in the 4th grade. Like, I heard none of that. Maybe I could have missed it. You know, but I just ain't heard it.
Some people just woke up though. Everybody not.
He moved past that one. There's no daughters. He don't have. Umar Johnson don't have any daughters. You feel me? He don't have any daughters, right? He moved on. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes you gotta live, you learn, you gotta move on. He moved on from fatherhood. You know.
You not in the conscious community, you know who I am. I don't belong to the conscious community. I belong to the African race. I'm the most requested black scholar in the world, hands down. That's mainstream.
Yeah, but you got to understand how many people don't even
but they're not
know about scholars.
That's what I mean.
Like are so
They're
far removed
they're
from the.
not asking the negative questions, Jamar. They're not. The new people are not asking the negative questions. The negative questions are the haters.
But I'm saying, is it a negative question to want transparency? You see what I'm saying?
Bro,
to just want to know what's going on.
Bro, what transparency you talking about? We raised the money, we bought the schools. What transparency you talking about? We raised the money to let us go to repair. What transparency you talking about? You think I'm gonna put the school bank account on YouTube?
Well, of course not. Of course not.
On Twitter? You think I'm gonna put the school bank account on Instagram? You out your damn mind.
I think they maybe want more of a timeline of when it might open or something like that.
Catering to the haters. Don't
No. It's not catering to the haters. We have to. Here's what we got. Here's what we got to do, though, brother. No. It's not about catering to the hate. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. Okay. We have to make sure we have to vet all of our people, bro. I got love for you, bro.
Everybody, then vet them other Negroes in the conscious community who ain't building shit.
We gonna get to them all, bro.
Jamar,
wait,
we gonna get to them all.
Who else is building?
Jamar don't discriminate.
Listen,
somebody built an institution from the grass.
Right.
Name somebody. You ain't got none of them. Name me a YouTuber doing what I'm doing. Any of them conscious dudes. Name one on my level. Name one builder. You crazy.
I can't. All I can name is my father-in-law.
How many they kept out of jail, bro? They're not building shit.
Right. So
through the grass, what have they built, bro? Who you know in the conscious movement built an institution? Answer that. Nobody. I'm the only one in my generation doing it.
Well, you're building it. It's not built yet, though. It's not built.
Don't you worry about it. You be the first one there. Trust me.
Beautiful.
Hey, yo. That nigga Umar Johnson is insane.
All right, Umar Johnson recently was on 105.1 FM out of New York, The Breakfast Club with DJ
I'm not interested in people.
and Charlamagne the God. During the interview, Johnson talked about a whole range of issues. It led to him being the talk black Twitter last week. And a lot of people were questioning his educational credentials.
Yo, Umar Johnson not interested in people, y'all. He's interested in donors. Like, I mean, that's it and that's all. You feel me? Like, fuck the people. If you ain't donating, you might not even be a person. You know what I mean? Because based off how Umar Johnson views things, you're not even a person if you ain't donate. He's going to look right past you. You better not walk up to him in the streets and say, Umar, support what you doing. He want to see the Cash App first, and then he want to see the PayPal. So make sure you hit the Cash App, brothers and sisters. Yeah, he is. He's something. We'll know, though. We'll know. If don't nothing happen, we'll know what's up with him for real. We'll know what's up with him for real. If he don't go to jail for all this scamming, because if he did this in the other community, they'd have been came down on him. We just watched the video where they came down on the pastor for 1.5 million. Umar done superseded 1.5 million. Umar probably like 3. And man on the way to 4. You heard me? And ain't nothing happened. That shit crazy. Yo, but make sure I hit that like button. Yo, we've been live for what? About 5 hours. We've been live for a while. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Hit the Cash App first. Before you hit the like button, hit the Cash App. I mean, remember, y'all, this whole platform is predicated off Cash Apps because Umar Johnson inspired us. You know what I mean? I'm the new Prince of Panhandling. You know what I mean? and I'm taking over the FDMG project. So we ready to vote Umar Johnson off. And Keep It G News and us, we gonna take over. We gonna take over the campaign. I mean, make sure everybody. I mean, thank you, Shawnee. Be safe. Hit that like button. Share the live. It's another day. Keep It G News, and I'm out.